tell you something. I appreciate y'all too. Real talk. My brothers. You was on point today. I said, yo,
bro.
I called Chris. I said, look, man.
I appreciate y'all.
I'm not gonna see y'all niggas today.
Yeah,
it's on you.
You did, bro.
I said it's on you. I said before I put this in the chat, I said
I ain't gonna lie to you. Statements like that are why certain podcasts are no longer functioning anymore.
Yo, so let's do the.
Look,
we got
welcome.
Mouse Jones.
We got
we
Mouse
doing
Jones,
that?
my
Mouse
fucking cousin,
Finest?
man.
What's up? What's up?
What's good, bro?
My brother, my cousin.
Yeah. No.
Hell no.
Hell
He said,
no.
oh no.
Hi, Stacey. How are you?
Hell no. Hell
Damn
no.
sure ain't my cousin.
Oh, yeah, we
I
got
don't
Mouse
play them
Jones
games.
straight off the plane. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Thank you so much, Mouse.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Nah, I like the tech suit too.
Hey, man.
Brownsville's finest.
Dude, what the fuck?
Good work. Nah, that's a fact.
He's a liar. I want everybody to know that. I want him to know that. I want everybody to know he's lying on two fronts. One, because Brownsville people will be like, he's not fucking from Brownsville as much he talk about Brownsville. And then secondly, I'm not from Brownsville. I don't want that to be misconstrued.
Let's just be clear.
I was born on Long Island. I've been between Bed-Stuy and Flatbush since then.
Heard you.
But no Brownsville.
I don't know where that part came from.
I don't like it.
No,
I don't like it one bit.
Flatbush in the house.
You know Mouse from Brownsville?
From Brownsville.
And now Brownsville nigga want to fight me. Yo, what you mean? No.
That's not what I mean.
What
not
should
I
be on
mean at
Instagram?
all.
Should be on
Sure.
TikTok. No.
Now you a homie from Brownsville.
Right.
Now I'm beat up. Now I'm beat the fuck up, and Kaz in Jersey just
Chilling.
living an influencer life. Fuck him.
Mouse is from Pink Houses.
No, he's not. I have been to Pebble Beach,
Oh, look, you see? Good work.
That's not my side.
but it's not my side.
Right.
Not
I
my
have
side.
been there, though.
I have been to Pebble Beach though.
Yo, bro, you've been working hard, man.
Yo,
Thank y'all.
Nah, I'm old
Thank
proud
y'all.
of you.
let's clap it up. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let's clap it up.
let's do it
y'all.
the right
Thank
way.
y'all.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
before we start even go into that, let's just let the people know who you are, what you got going on, what you've done, what we got to look forward to.
My name is Mouse Jones. I am a comedian. I'm a host. I'm an actor. I'm just an all-around personality. What I got going on? I was about to say a podcast that no longer is functioning anymore. That was the go-to.
Hold on. Wait for that. We gonna get there.
Yeah, we gonna get there.
We gonna get there.
That's a fact.
Because I want to know how you fucked that up.
The funny thing is Kev is messy because Kev knows exactly who fucked it up. And Kev is messy.
So I want to know who did
Kev
that.
goes from behind the scenes to the front of the camera. He took some of my moves. I don't like that. Dead Ass a Comedy Show is the most
Yeah,
important
man.
thing in my life right now. Dead Ass a Comedy Show is the premier platform for black comedy in New York City.
Right.
Just for now, just in New York City. I have been getting, as I'm sure Kaz has gotten the message as well, they are begging us to go on the road, take it to different cities.
Sure.
No. I don't want that much. One, I don't want that much hassle. Like, this is my shit. Like, me, Spank, Cash, Tiff, like, at the end of the day, I'm not talent over there. Like, I'd be like, wait, why you asking me? Kaz will call me, I'll be like, why you asking? Oh, right. 'Cause I am.
Right, this
Okay.
is my-
Yeah.
this is-
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want that. I don't want that burden. So, yeah, just New York City. I know where it's at every month.
Yeah. Know how to get
flights
there.
What time to be there?
I know
Yeah.
flights have to be
Nah,
taken. No.
100%.
So right now, Dead Ass a Comedy Show is exclusively in New York City. But that was the point of it being birthed, right? Like growing up watching comedy, being influenced by comedy, always having a comedic function to everything I do. I always want to create a platform outside of just, actually have to be very selfish, have a place where if I got some shit to get off, I don't have to call nobody. Can I get on? I don't got to pull up to no clubs and bump nobody in and go through all that comedy rigmarole. Just, I know every week I could go here and work this bit out and see if it works.
Yeah.
But also there's something I think Kaz could see it as well. Watching the audience morph into fans of comedy, because when they started coming in the first 3 months, they're coming for me. Like no. And what unless I book a huge comedian, they're showing up for me and they trust what me and Spank put together and what we put our thumb on. So they're coming for like, oh, this is lit. But now 7 months in, they're like, oh,
I'm actually here.
I'm a fan of this comic. Like, wow, I like this. Even watching how looser they are with their laughs. In the first couple months, the comics tell you they had to fight with Dead. I mean, you were there and you have it on film. Like,
Nah,
you
be
can
funny.
tell, like,
Niggas be like,
Yeah.
niggas that do this shit that I hate. Yo, that's funny. Bitch, laugh. What the fuck are you talking about? So yeah,
That's
so
how New Yorkers laugh though. Like that's
yeah, like yo, that's dead funny.
That's also
mad funny.
what's gonna make you really tough at being a comic.
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
Because it's
Yeah.
like niggas
It's
over
almost
here
like
is
a
gonna sit here
proof.
and be mad cool.
It's almost like a proving grounds, but the
Yeah.
only thing is, it's multiple things that I feel about how you was able to like put this all together. But I want to start with this. Mouse FaceTimed me at 7:30. This was April, maybe
April.
March. All right, April, with 5 other people.
Yeah.
Only outside of Mouse, it was only another person I know, my
Yep.
dog Phil Walker. And everybody just starts talking. And I have no idea what the fuck is going on. And he's like, all right, so show is next month. Everybody's locked in. I had to call this nigga back. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we doing right now? You know what I'm saying?
In my defense, love a good cash story. As with any cash story, there's a piece of missing.
There's a few things
I
not in there.
called him the day before. All right, so what happened was,
Yeah.
shout out to Mo. She's a, I don't even know her title. She's a creative out of Atlanta. But she created this show called Hell Yeah in Atlanta, and they booked me to do a show, to do a guest spot. So I go down there, I kill the guest spot, and immediately I'm like, oh, okay, this is where I'm taking comedy, which has happened in every facet of my career. Like, I'm not one of these niggas that go around like, I just woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
From hosting, I went to a party that is now defunct. I went to a party and seen niggas on stage and was like, I could do way better than
Right. I know what
And I
that party
did.
is.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, exactly.
But I did that.
I know
and-
that
and
party.
shout out to
Yeah,
Kaz.
yeah, we gonna get
into it.
there. Yeah, that's a fact.
And
Yeah.
shout out to Kaz. Kaz realized that early on and heard the shit I was talking and gave me Kaz is the first person to be like, all right, well, prove it, pussy. Well, he didn't say it like that, but in my mind, that's
Damn,
how
I wish he did.
No,
That
no.
would've
That
been
would've
So
been
many
a dope
words.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a nicer
But like,
person.
I was saying, like, yo, I'm way better than these niggas I could host.
Right.
And then Kaz had a homeschool barbecue, a homeschool cookout in Brooklyn,
Yo.
at a plant in
Damn.
Brooklyn.
Come on.
And he was like, yo, you hosting? And I was like, say less. And that was the first time
So
I
what you
hosted.
saying is Cash put you on?
Yo,
Beautiful.
I'm glad you said that.
Yo, I like yo.
Nah, he a good guy. I wasn't even gonna go that
Hey,
route.
well,
No, no, no.
I
Yo.
don't get the
I'm just
point.
saying.
I don't get the point
yeah.
of people not saying that.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Thank
He
you.
gave me the first. No, when I was saying it, I also you gotta like look in full context that Kaz can see that everybody else can't see. When I'm saying this, I'm walking around in not this kind of tech suit. I'm walking around a very with a dirty gun on me at every function, dreads down
Right.
to my fucking
That's the mouse.
butt.
That's the mouse that I remember. Yeah.
No shape up
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Like now, when I do no shape up, it's like fashionable.
Yeah.
Back then, it was a function of
You out of pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Times is
what's up?
hard.
You
So,
out of
shit is
line.
different.
So
yeah.
like to give me that opportunity, be like, nigga, I was scaring. That's the best way to say it. And Kaz has had that conversation with me multiple times coming up. Like, yo, you're scaring people. Like you can't. Like
Yo,
people,
he do be the voice of reason sometimes.
Yo, I
I'm
am.
not gonna lie.
I don't
am.
know a time where this is me because I can see when he's not. But for me, he's never not been. Me and Kaz is arguing only because I'm like, these niggas is pussy. And he's like, yeah, but you're scaring me.
Right. Take it easy.
You're my man.
Yeah,
and
take
they
it
know you're my
easy.
man.
Yeah.
So I kind of need you to
Chill
and
out.
I feel like in
Yo.
my defense, I have only not subscribed to that way of thinking like on 1 or 2 occasions in regard to one person.
We know who that person is too.
Yeah.
Yo,
And so
I
it's
like
like-
this.
Today gonna be interesting.
Yo, it's gonna be.
Is
This
it?
is fine. This is a great start.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I fuck
that
with
ass
it.
Can I tell
comedy
you
show
something?
and trap karaoke. That's what's going on right now. I got
Yeah.
a few other things in the work.
Shout out DJ
but
Money.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Money.
Yeah,
Love you,
that's the
bro.
homie. That's the homie.
I
for
didn't
sure.
know who you were at the first time I came to the like I didn't know who Mouse was. I had no face to put to the name. I didn't know you were the host of the show. I thought you were just a mouthy nigga that got on stage.
Gotcha.
And I think that's
Nothing is
where
crazy.
but I think that's what I was like, who is that?
Thank
Because
you.
I thought you was just a nigga that was like, I've had enough of these people talking to you. You just got on stage and just started roasting people.
That's funny.
So,
I
but
ain't
no,
gonna
but this
lie.
That's
is happening,
mad
and I'm
funny.
looking at Cab because
Okay.
I'm like, nobody not gonna say nothing to this mouthy ass nigga.
this nigga's up here wilding.
Yeah,
I'm like this.
This nigga really tough.
I was like,
this nigga
All
on
right, bet.
stage.
Here go
Yeah.
another
But
thing.
then I realized who you were when we were downstairs, and I turned to my girlfriend. I was like, "Oh, he got white people confidence. I like him."
Here go the thing. That's
Yo.
Kaz again. That's Kaz again. Like with the show, I was so focused on being this polished comic. And that's not the thing that I even wanted to display to the world with Deadass.
Right.
Like I wanted Deadass to feel exactly what I described as. It's a cultural comedy show.
Yeah.
Don't get confused. It is a comedy show. I have top comedians here. Niggas better be funny. But it's a cultural comedy show.
Right.
Which means certain things for us to win has to be loose. And I'm going up there with like, I'm going to introduce this part. I'm going up there hosting, but I'm not even hosting in the way that I would host anything else that got me to this point.
Right.
I'm up there, all right, I'm going to do 10 minutes of material.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to introduce the night.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to bring up the first comic. And then I'm going to do another 3 minutes of material.
Right.
And that shit wasn't working.
Yeah.
The audience wasn't feeling that. That's not what they know me as. So I got to meet them. If there's a marriage where I got to meet them as who they know, but also this comedian, right? And I wasn't doing that. I was giving them this comedian. And I'm like, who is this nigga? Not only do we not know these other 4 comedians,
but we
nigga,
don't know
we don't
you
know
at this point.
you as a comedian.
Yeah.
That's not
Right.
So now, Kaz came to me about the 3rd show. I think it was after the second. There was a part of the second show towards the end where I hit a pocket.
And he was cooking niggas.
And everybody, it was like, if you ever play Call of Duty, you know when you get that adrenaline shot.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt it. I was like, oh, y'all niggas is laughing.
Yeah.
Like
this is what y'all, okay.
And when I came off, Kaz was like, that's what we need.
Right.
And then he called me the next day. He was like, you know how Kaz do, he was like, not gonna hold you. I ain't trying to tell you what to do.
Right.
Yeah, he always started like that.
That's what we need.
Like that's what we need.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And then as the months have progressed, I'm like, I bet.
Yeah.
I got you. Like,
I'm gonna be real. Like, yo, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, I'm this comedy nigga that I've studied all of these comedians and I know exactly what's going on. So being in this world is really new, you know what I'm saying, for me. But being able to be like a consumer at the same time of like helping run the show, yo, watching him actually do his thing has like, it got everybody else to be like, yo, we got to step it up too. Yeah. Like if you could take criticism, and this is the point that I was trying to make, yo, you put a whole team together where it is like a family. Like Tiff is actually like family to me now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Spank is my dog. Punch, you already know how we rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Kev came in, Kev was the last entry to the team, and it was
for
like,
sure.
All right, family.
Yeah, like it feels like it.
And like there were uncomfortable conversations. Like I don't think, like that is like a little like entry into like the like the backing that people don't understand. Like for a family to work and for a family to work for a business to work with a family like setting, there has to be uncomfortable conversation that says, why the fuck do you think like that?
Right.
And then for everybody to be like, oh, I get it. Or people like, you're fucking crazy.
You're stupid.
Right. And like, for even bringing Kevin, there was a moment where I was like, yo, Kev, some months we got it.
Yeah.
Some months we don't.
Yo, no, listen. Hold on.
So I need you on board.
Right.
Like, you my man.
Right.
Bet.
Yo.
And I get another call. It's like, yeah, we paying Kev this. I said, wait,
We just had a conversation.
Yo, niggas was
but
calling me.
there was
I'm
a
like,
conversation.
who number is this?
Right.
But there was a conversation that I had with Kaz, and Kaz was like, yeah, Mal, sometimes the way you cause you have the vision. He didn't say it like this. He said this after he said, he's like, yo, Mal, sometimes the way you do business, niggas don't be understanding what the fuck you doing.
Yeah, that's a
fact. He was like, you're in Brooklyn.
And be like, yo, we good? Start pointing this shit. You do this shit.
And we go. And I was like,
Niggas dap and then niggas walk. Yeah,
we good.
But what I said, so why the fuck you dap me?
because I love you.
Right.
Like,
No,
I'm the
that's
type
a
of
fact.
nigga, if a nigga gave me like that, I'd be like,
Hold on.
Right.
Niggas
Say that last part.
How many
Yeah,
times
no, that's a
last
fact.
part?
Niggas would be like that, and I'd be
He
like,
like, wait. Call you
Say
back
that-
30
say-
minutes ago.
Say it again, please.
Say that.
One more time.
Because I don't understand.
Right.
I don't want to shake your hand.
Right.
And then shoot you in a month. I don't want that to be the thing.
I wanna
so let's
bring this-
know.
I like that mentality.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to shoot you next month.
I
Yeah.
don't want to be in that position because I got too much to lose. And Kaz,
Nah, that's a fact.
Nigga, I was crashing out over $200.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
There's a lot more at stake, not money. Like, we have an opportunity, all three of us,
To
you know what
actually
I'm saying,
build something.
We're building a platform.
For a fact.
Kev, you a part of that.
For a fact.
Kaz, you a part of that.
Right.
We're building a platform that was created in fucking April.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Literally,
That's crazy,
I went to
yeah.
This is where we at right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
I
Most
went to this
consistent.
girl's
Yep.
show, and the most amazing part to me that it wasn't in a comedy club. Now, Atlanta, you know, is a weird place. So I'm pretty sure the place they were holding it
Was it strip club?
used to be a Dwayne's Reed.
Gotcha.
Yo.
Gotcha.
Nigga said this shit got eyes on
I
it.
can see where niggas used to get gonorrhea medicine. I can tell. But
Okay.
I'm just telling you, I know a Dwayne Reed when I see that.
Right,
I
right,
know.
right.
For sure.
But obviously they had turned into a club, but they used this club
Yeah.
as a place to do a comedy show.
Nah, that's a fact.
And I'm in there, and as I'm doing the show, I'm looking at the screens going, and I'm looking at everything going on, and then you blank, and then Space Swag and Cash Cobain. We're in Atlanta.
Right.
Like these artists are pulling up to this comedy show because it's the place to be.
Yeah.
It's a great show. Nav, my man Nav from 85 South, he's hosting. So it's just like,
right.
I got it. I fucking got it.
Right.
I come home. There's no market. There's no market for black comedy.
That's like this. Like I haven't seen anybody.
No, let me say it again. There's no market for black comedy, and I don't mean that disrespectfully to the people who run a room out of a restaurant.
Right.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but no one's discovering talent there. The industry's not going there.
Right.
We've had already, and it's not to brag. I'm just showing you the
Just
fruits of our labor.
Shit. Talk about it.
We've had scouts in there. We've had actual talent. Like the biggest, I don't want to say name, 'cause I don't want nobody to feel away, but whatever. If you know the industry, the biggest
had been
been
inspired
at these shows.
That's a
and
fact.
been like, hey, can I get your number? Can I get
Right.
your, we want to make sure that, hey, can this person get on?
Yep.
We've had the famous drop-ins.
Yeah.
Nigga, it
last Thursday.
Last Thursday,
That was pressure.
like our comics, they're not even performing. They're just pulling up because they know that this is the room.
Right.
And that's what I want to create. That's what I want to create for them.
So
we
'cause you-
don't have to fight for these spaces in these white rooms.
That's true. Mouse will run with this all day.
I know.
Yeah.
I just
I
the
already-
part where I wanna, cause I'm happy that we
They
were
don't
able
want me be
to.
nice.
Nah.
No,
Nah,
niggas,
nah.
making cash. I'm right
I'm
here.
trying to tell you.
And they're trying to pull me
Only
down.
thing-
Only thing I really want to mention is like, yo, this is definitely like the new age Def Comedy Jam. Yo, Ace
can
of
see
Spades
that.
being popped. Duce, as soon as you
That's
walk in.
dope. Who started that?
Yo,
Me and
That's
Spade.
that's a
tough.
fire.
Even the visuals for that, like watching it as
Yo.
a member of the audience, is
you know,
tough.
looks crazy.
You know the funny part? So me and Spank always knew, we're like, yo, Duce, we gotta have Duce. Let me not skip over this. This is inspired. Although this is, inspired to be the new Def Comedy Jam, the new Fat Tuesday. I'm a hip hop nigga first.
Right.
Before
Right.
anything, I'm influenced by hip hop, and I think everybody and their mother know who influences me the most. This is all Rockefeller.
Yeah, Jigga Man.
This is
Yeah,
all-
come on.
everything about
we all-
this is
come on,
Rockefeller. So
come
like,
on.
We all hear
even
that.
when like,
Yeah.
even like every social post is a Jay-Z song or
Yeah.
a song from that era, right? Like the Ace of Spades do say that play, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, even just with the comics coming on and off, it being a Jay-Z song, like there's a certain feel that I want Deadass to have,
Right.
right? So like in my mind it was like, yeah, we gotta pop a bottle. In my mind I didn't know how it was done, so the way it came about was because we on the first show,
Fucking Reggie.
Reggie Conquest, my man.
That's my
from
dog.
Philly.
That's a good dude.
The bottles is on stage. Reg is the first show was running loose. We were doing what the fuck ever. Niggas was doing 20 minutes of every comic did 20 minutes. It was fucking wild.
Right.
Reg goes up there last. We had like 20 bottles downstairs. He's smacked by this time.
Okay.
Reggie gets on stage. I'm telling the truth. He not doing no material. I know Reggie said Reggie not doing no material.
Right.
He come up there, he talking shit about me. And then he looked, he said, what is this? And he picks up the ace. He like, what is this? He said, this is like some money. He said, so it's like, you've been to the show, you're one of them, like, there's nothing but fine women at the show.
I mean, for the
So
most part.
he look at the women, he like, what is this? They like, it's ace. He said, that sound expensive. He says, open the bottle. Kaz looked like this.
Yo, that's a prop.
standing
You better
next to
stop.
Kaz.
Yo, put that down,
Mind
bro.
you, not only is it a prop, nigga, we don't all signed off in them bottles.
Yeah,
Like,
right,
nigga,
right.
I'm
This
taking
is who
this
you
bottle,
get. Yeah.
You getting this bottle.
Right.
Nigga, I'm taking
That shit
this
got
home.
niggas' names on it.
He like,
Right.
open the bottle.
Niggas start
Right.
clenching they shit like,
Nigga,
Oh,
I'm like,
shit. Who bottles is up there? Who bottles is
I'm like, please don't open the bottle. And so he give the bottle to a nigga off the side. He said, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Reg walks away, he come back, he look at the nigga.
Open the ace.
bottle,
Yeah, he
nigga.
like, open. I never had it before. Open the
And then
ace.
he opens the bottle, the
And that
bottle
was-
goes around, and the Ace of Spades toast was birthed there.
That's a fact.
It's
It
such
was
a
caught,
sexy
we
touch.
posted it.
It's fire.
And then in my
Yeah.
mind- so yeah.
It's some people that never had ace in their
That's
life
tough.
and
Fly
got
shit
that
over
shit
me.
over hours.
That's what it is, the
So,
fly shit.
but hear me out, cause like again, yo, Mouse will be on
He
dead.
walked you
through the whole, and I
Yeah.
fuck with that.
Yeah.
But yo, this is the Mouse of today.
Right.
I know the
let's
mouse.
Get up to date.
Yeah.
I know that
know the other
mouse.
mouse.
I know the other mouse. I don't even know if he's that person anymore. Shit, I'm not that person anymore.
Who's that person, Mo?
Oh,
Tell me.
man.
I want to meet
I
them.
don't know who Kaz is talking
Once
about.
upon a time, I used to get. All right. Once upon a time, I used to get calls like, "Yo, this really your man's?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro. I'm gonna stick beside him. Yeah,
I'm gonna stick this.
I'm gonna stick
Facts.
beside him.
I'ma stick
You know what I'm
beside
saying?" Yo, plenty of times. Yo, chill. Like, yo,
Oh, you a
everybody
hothead.
good. Hot boy.
Not-
But
Yeah,
so, but
I
the
don't
deal is
know
this
why
though.
I'm considered a hothead because
wait.
I've never jumped out the window unprovoked.
But
You
wait,
told a girl she was missing her side tooth on stage.
Very
Wait,
much so.
That's an observation.
It's rude as shit.
but
Why
look,
would you sit in the front row with no side tooth?
but look, hear me out.
That is a good
No,
But
no.
she can't choose where she sits. Y'all know how this works. But hear me
Go
out.
to VIP ticket?
Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm trying to stay away from
trying to go
yo
back
dead.
to dead ass.
I'm
He
trying.
won't.
I know.
He
I know.
trying. He is trying.
Because I remember getting phone calls where niggas is like, all right, cool. Look, we calling it off. We good. I call Mouse. Yo, Mouse, you got to fuck them niggas. It's up. And I'm like,
Call him back
yo,
on, call him back on.
double the price. I'm over here like, yo, bro.
Mind you, Kaz will tell you, I'm for self.
Yo, Dolo.
For self.
Dolo.
I
Like, you know
would
what I'm saying?
walk away from niggas. Nigga, there was a time, he's probably wasn't going to talk about, I don't know if he was. Nigga, my life was in danger.
Right.
What?
Right. I remember that, Mouse.
This is one night.
Sounds about right.
Nigga, and once again, I'm doing the right thing against the wrong niggas.
right.
And so,
That's a fact.
we come out this event. We hosted. I had just hosted with Just Blaze. Shit's fire. Kaz there. Everybody there. We outside talking. It's the one fucking time I leave the thing in the car.
It's in the car.
It's in the
fucking
car.
and my cousin is parked on the opposite block.
We in Wyckoff.
We in Wyckoff. Where my pops is from. Like these are my pops blocks right here, right? So I'm like, I'm good. Nigga, I do something I don't ever do. I'm outside the venue talking. I don't ever do that. We either talk in the venue or in the back. I never parlay in front of the venue. It's just stupid. It's dumb. I
Yeah.
never do this.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I guess success got to my head. I'm working in TRL at the time. So I'm like, oh, I'm above where no, nigga.
Right.
And
Right. Very much so.
I start seeing a bunch of, I swear to God, I'm not even being funny.
Lions?
I start seeing little niggas. I don't know how old they are, but they are little in stature. But it's like 5 of them.
Like
And they keep
midgets?
close. Like, you want to get a check.
Oh my gosh.
But
I
they
hate
were
little
tall
people.
enough. Like, they weren't little people.
Right.
Like, it's not like that Martin episode.
Right.
Okay.
They're like elite, but these niggas are like 5'3".
Okay.
And I'm watching them walk. And instinctually, I reach, and I don't got it. So I'm like, they can't be here for me. Like, this just is weird. I don't think none of it. I see Kaz. I have this weird inkling, and Kaz is really my family because he can always catch when I feel away.
Right.
This is just been, so he's like, yo, you good? And I'm just like, yeah. He like, you sure? I'm about to leave. I said, bro, go. I'm
Yeah,
good.
right.
He
do
look
that
at me
faithfully.
and he leave. And I'm just standing outside probably like 5 more minutes. And somebody come to me and they're like, yo, you Mouse Jones? And I turn around.
Yo,
Nope.
and
when
it's
niggas
like
leave, bro?
So ugly.
When niggas leave?
I'm like, he's so ugly. I'm like, there's no way this is going well for me. So I'm like, who asking? And the nigga say, who asking? I don't even wait. I kicked the nigga straight in his chest. Boom!
What?
I knew what was up because when I asked, he probably said something else, but the way I asked, the person whose name they said, I'm like, he don't want nothing good from me.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
okay.
I start seeing niggas surrounded, and I start seeing niggas like reach for shit.
Okay.
So
Gotta
I
get up
kicked
out of there
it.
somehow.
Yeah, gotta get the
Am
fuck
I
up out of
lying?
there.
Niggas have
Nah,
told-
this ain't this.
I kicked the nigga square in his chest. Boom! And as soon as I did that, before I could put my foot on the ground, 20 hands.
Yo, look. The positive
up outta
thing is
there.
You still here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You gotta
amen.
find it.
Nigga, I
Yeah.
got no lie. The world slowed down. I said I'm on the sidewalk. I said I gotta get to the middle of the street.
Right.
So I get to the middle of the street and I see it. I said, oh, these niggas is wild. And so niggas pull out knives. I said, I'm faster than these niggas.
Right. Book it. Book
I'm
it.
gone. Shout out to my man. I don't know if I want to say his name. Cause he took an ass whooping for me that
Yeah,
night.
Oh,
maybe
no.
just shout out to him.
He might need to shout out.
Shout out my man Preach. A
Yo,
good producer. He's an innocent bystander.
why I didn't know it was him?
They jumped the shit
Oh
out of Preach
Lord
'cause
Jesus.
Preach was talking to me. So they was just like, oh, that's your man?
Damn.
And I don't know
He
what
a
his
good
answer
guy
was.
too.
I don't know
He a
what his
good
answer
guy
was.
too.
And like he might have said yes, or they might have just beat him before he could say no.
Right.
But he took it. So every time I see Preach, I buy him a drink because he took
That's
his
the least you
ass
could do.
whooping
That's
him.
real.
That's the
That's
least you
real.
could
Nah,
do.
as you
'Cause I
supposed
was
to.
out,
Nah, as you supposed to.
and I get a call the next morning. I didn't even call niggas. That's how crazy it was. I dip off.
I don't want to talk about it.
Niggas, I don't want.
dip off.
If I don't talk about it, it didn't happen.
Slide, I'm hiding. I'm in a restaurant hiding. I done grabbed a fork off the table and I got a butter knife. I'm like, yeah, these niggas come in here. I'm a wild these niggas.
Right.
Nigga, about 20 minutes go by. Niggas didn't come up the block. So I look back out. My cousin's calling me. He like, yo, you good? I said, no, bitch. I said, where you? I said, oh, I'm smoking in the car. So I'm like,
Crazy.
yo, pull up. He like, why don't you come over here? I said, bitch, pull up. So he pulls up and I tell him, he like, yo, what the fuck? He point to my thing. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I know where it was.
Not on me.
Right. Not. It's with you, nigga.
And which is a good thing because I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Amen.
Yeah.
We leave, and I go to the crib, whatever. Shorty I'm talking to at the time, she called me, and she like, oh my God, I just talked to Kaz. He trying to get in touch with you. You got jumped.
Because I'm
like, well, Kaz is a bitch.
So hear me out. So hear me out.
My bitch, I
So
got
hear me out.
jumped.
So hear me out. The crazy thing is, for years, people put us in the same boat, right?
Yeah.
In the sense of, if something go wrong with him,
Call him.
my phone rings immediately. When somebody is like, yo, I'm looking for him, they don't call him and be like, I'm looking for him.
I don't
They
know
go,
if people take into account how, and maybe they know now, because of Deadass, we're around each other all the time. But I don't think people understood like how close.
yeah,
we
yeah,
are.
that's a fact. That's an
Before
all-time
Deadass,
fact.
because
Yeah,
before Deadass, we see each other when we see each other.
Right.
But we always on the phone.
right.
So like, I don't know if people really put two and two together how close we are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo,
Everybody
know.
just
but
close.
in the beginning, this what Mouse
good
used to
person.
do.
He should run for mayor.
He used to snatch up bitches being like, yo, I'm Cass's cousin. Yo, that's my cousin. What you mean? For sure.
There's
Like,
something
yo,
that
I'm
we
with your
can't speak
cousin.
about.
I'm like,
Not
what?
happened. He would be,
What?
first
Who?
of all, I would be around him, and then the girl, and then I'm the only nigga that they don't know.
Right.
He's with 40 niggas at the time.
Yeah.
They know
that was
all
me.
40 of
Yep.
the niggas.
I changed my life.
Here come the new nigga.
I changed my life.
And they like, oh, the new nigga look tough.
Right.
Who's the new nigga? You Kaz's cousin? And I would be like,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah,
yes, I am.
actually,
I would never leave when I'm his cousin. He wasn't that famous.
Yo.
He was famous.
He was.
but not famous to be like,
Right there.
oh, I'm his cousin.
Right there.
Like now, if he
But
was,
if you ask me,
yeah,
Fuck
why
it.
not? He's
Fuck it.
famous enough to
Fuck
where
it.
I'd be like, yes. But he's not famous.
You're
If
not
he
gonna
wasn't-
lead with that.
Yo.
Yeah.
So, but
Fuck
where,
him.
but where I want to go, where I want to go is two things.
he kind of walked himself in.
He did. He
I
did.
really want to ask this nigga like, why everybody hate Mouse?
Yeah, I really want to know more about that.
Cause he,
Yeah.
walked,
Yo,
'cause he
Sean,
tried to
look
get
at
away
me.
from it, but he walked himself.
Yeah,
into
walked
it with
himself
the ass
in that
whooping,
door.
Like, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's a fact.
And you know what's crazy? No, what's crazy is I do got a question that's a little bit more detailed, but like, cause you get a lot of dope shit. Like you do a lot of dope shit. How is it like?
OD.
How do you land a lot of this shit with people fucking hating you?
landing dope shit when everybody hates
Yeah.
you.
Like, cause it would seem like the industry hates you.
It's no, the industry don't hate me. The industry doesn't.
The internet?
And thank God for that.
I don't even think the
don't even hate me.
internet
There's
dislikes
a
Mouse.
certain.
Yo.
Well, we know who hates you.
Nah.
I
We do know.
say it in
We
a
do know who
different
hates
We
way.
know who hates you, but
Right.
that's not what I. You know.
Bitch niggas hate me. That's the best way to put it. And bitch niggas have jobs in industries. And so very early on, I told this to Kaz, and Kaz was like, when I told it to him, he was like, "That's a fire way to look at shit." Back in the day, I told him, I said, and I would tweet it all the time, I'm gonna make my job, because when I came in the industry, I came in very humble. I did well, as humble as I could. I didn't. I rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I came in my mind, I thought I was being humble.
Yo,
Trying to,
him
like,
showing
connect
up
with people.
humble. Him showing up humble. I bring him to an event. At this time, I'm ripping and running through with BET. I'm on BET more than Baby Boy, by the way, at this
No,
time.
that's a fact.
Right?
Period.
So,
Let's talk
yeah,
about it.
right.
He was.
So I tell Mouse, yo,
They
pull
were
up.
Now I was telling people on BT he was my cousin.
Right. I tell
Give me
him,
room.
yo, pull up with me to this humble story. They say, I'm humble, right? I tell this, not even there. I'm talking about SOBs. I tell this nigga, come with me to the show. I got a BT Music Matters performance.
No,
Live
that
drummer.
wasn't SOBs. That was the other spot.
Was it?
That was when they were still doing it at the other spot.
Okay.
Santos.
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 So hear me out.
Yeah.
RIP to Santos. That was a great
RIP
spot.
Santos. I hosted the very last event at Santos. Shout out to
Pop
GT.
your shit. So yeah, that's my dog too. But hear me out. There's a nigga that's on stage that is on TV on a regular basis. That's my man's. I go,
Mine
yo,
too.
dap him up, show him love, my dog Rodney. Yo, introduce him to Mouse. Mouse daps him and goes, I'm a better host than you.
No,
Jesus
not what I said.
Christ.
Not what I said.
I said, yo, what the
Not
fuck?
what I said. Not what I said.
Well, what you
What did
said?
it say?
What you said to this humble shit that he's talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
What you say?
I said I knew who he was because I'm surveying the land. Chris introduces me. Chris is not out of earshot. He's right there.
I'm right
It's
here.
a triangle. And I dab him up and he's like, yo, Rodney, good to meet you, brother. And Chris is hyping me up. He's like, oh, he a host, he coming up. Oh, word, cool, we gotta stay in touch. I'm like, yeah, I just want you to meet the nigga that's gonna take your job.
Yo.
That's what I said. All right. And once again, Kaz eyes.
But why would you say that?
Yo.
In my mind, I thought that I was fostering like this.
Yo, by the look on his face, you can
Yeah,
tell
he
really-
about to say
I
some
really
bullshit.
didn't believe it.
He believe it. He believe
Like
it.
I thought it would. All right, perfect example. Niggas do it to me all the time. Young niggas, I'll come into a city. Niggas will come up to me after trap karaoke. Yo, I'm coming for your job. You fire, and I'll be like, good fucking luck. I'm not offended.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, all right, but
But I think-
everybody don't
Do
think
that on,
like
but do that on your own trip.
Right. I think
I introduced y'all.
I think as a
Like,
professional communicator, though, because that's what you are. You're a professional communicator. You also have to read the room. You gotta like, was that the best?
I was illiterate at the
Because
time.
you said right.
I was illiterate.
Yo, look,
Right.
this is accountability.
Right.
Yeah,
Now I
that's
fuck with
wise.
the new
And
Mouse.
me
I
and
really
Rodney
fuck with.
did not fuck with each other for I would say like 6-7 years.
Yo.
Because of that?
He's one of my closest people right now.
Yeah.
Because I had to take it. So the way really fast story goes to what you said. I always get dope opportunities. So over the pandemic, I booked this like movie review show. Shout out to I1. They were just finding a reason to pay niggas. So we were shooting the show, and at the time I was dating a young lady, who was friends with Rodney, and she had a show, and I'm I'm all about loyalty. Don't play with me.
Right.
So I don't care who you friends with. If I don't like the nigga, bitch, you don't fuck with the nigga. So like, she could not talk to this nigga for that year. So long story short, we shooting this. I'm at her crib and we shooting this show because I was just like, fuck, I gotta shoot the show. So we shooting the show, and I think it was like the last episode of the first season. It was me and Rodney. Me and Rodney are so professional at the time. We do the show, we have this banter, and then as soon as it's over, we hang up. No one knows we hate each other. At the end of the first season, Rodney, we close it, and shout out to my homegirl Roz. She's like, yo, y'all chemistry is unbelievable. We can't wait to do the show live. And Rodney's like, yo, you know the crazy thing?
I don't like this nigga.
Mouse hates me.
Right. Right.
And I'm on the camera like,
Me?
not the wall.
Right. Right.
Twin.
And then we had a conversation. I was just like, yo, I was a young, reckless nigga looking to prove something.
Yeah.
And, I violated you, bro. And you had, there's a lot of people that I violated that deserved it. Rodney Ricardo was never one of them. And the fact that he is so graciously embracing me over the last 3 years and became somebody I could, call and just chop it up with, I love that shit, bro.
So Rodney was or still is like an ambassador for Hennessy. I don't know if he is anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if he
And
is
back in that
anymore.
time he was.
Right
so
now he's an ambassador for frilly shirts.
Got you. Got
Yo,
you.
you just root off.
But I'm with Rodney, and he's like, yo, I'm in LA, and he's like, yo, like I see what you're doing, X, Y, and Z. I'm making a transition doing music and trying to figure out what's my next moves and X, Y, and Z. And he's like, yo, you know who you should necessarily be more visible with? This is like years ago. And I'm like, who? He's like, I hate his guts. But Mouse Jones. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, Mouse Jones. And I'm like, word? He like,
And Rodney is such a dope, fuck dope. Rodney is such a real nigga that Kaz is not the first person that told me this. So many people have come to me, so many gigs I've gotten, and they've been like, oh yeah, Rodney. And I'm like, he hates me. I hate him.
right, like some
But-
arch nemesis
So,
shit.
so to go back to your initial question, my job, I always made my job. Rodney is not one of those people. Rodney not one of those people. I made it a point of my job to make the people who don't like me is to make them lose their job for not booking me. So what
That's
Yo,
so
so
what
that's
that
a
means-
reason. That's a reason to hate, though. Like that's a reason
that's
to
so
dislike
much
you.
time. That's
No,
So-
no,
so-
you're missing what I'm saying. You're missing what I'm saying.
I caught it. But go
I
ahead.
think so. What I'm saying is, I'm so good at my craft that you niggas aren't the bosses. You're just the person.
It tells
when
the
your
bosses.
boss sees this nigga and it's like, yo, why don't we have
Right,
this
right.
Mouse Jones nigga
Right.
working?
With
Why?
us. Yeah.
Oh, it was
'cause
your
you?
job to get him,
Yeah.
and you missed out. You're out of here.
Okay.
I'm not going around.
I got you.
"Ooh,
I got
why
you."
did it-" No,
That's a fact.
my
That's a
job
fact.
is to be so good
Mm-hmm.
at my craft that when it comes time to wonder why I'm not working and making money for your brand, you fire whoever was in charge of overlooking me.
So do you think that your professional career has impacted your relationships outside of that? I mean, because you just told me like 2 social examples. So actual relationships,
Like dating?
dating, friendships, family, anything.
Family, no. My family stays. I keep my family very, very far away from this. Like, there's no picture of my kids on the internet. No picture of my my
Right.
family.
Don't exist.
Everybody in my family works a 9 to 5, like, or is a bum. But there's no.
Okay. Or
Like,
either
there's some
or,
people that
like
don't have a job. There's some people that don't have a job, but like
Yo.
me and my family is not impacted by any of this because the most my family is impacted is by my schedule. Right?
Okay.
Like my availability or
You have kids?
accessibility. Yeah, I got 3. So
one person.
all right,
Chill.
are we judging?
Chill
Yo,
out.
yo.
I am asking a question.
judge you.
I'm asking a question.
No, not one person.
Okay.
I wish,
Okay.
Yeah, we can't
but
all
no.
be Rocky and Rihanna.
Yeah, we all can't be. Try.
Are you
Right,
are you
trying.
currently single?
No.
Okay.
What's happening here?
Yo, I was about to say.
I'm asking questions. What if the ladies watching want to be like, ooh?
Bitch,
They gonna
don't
be.
worry. Don't be pussy. Don't be pussy. Doesn't
Can
matter
you
if you're single or not.
Exactly.
You fucking-
Not everybody could fight, so I have to be mindful. I'm here for the
Like,
girls.
when I had my son, I was posting, and a girl was like, one of these bitches was like, "Oh, that's why you stopped talking to me
Yes.
because you had a baby."
Yes.
No, bitch, I cheat. Stop talking to me because you're a terrible person.
Right. You getting us fucked up real quick.
Oh my God.
Don't get it fucked
Yeah,
up.
don't get us
Don't
fucked
get
up.
it fucked up.
Right.
I'm
right.
not scared.
cheat.
You are.
You just aren't a good person. I had to get away from you.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Ridiculous.
no, it hasn't impacted dating. Being in this industry, I only really seriously dated one person. I was with them for like 6 years.
Okay.
I would say in the beginning, yes.
Is that considered dating when you were
6
6
years?
years?
I don't know what the word is. We weren't.
I would say that too, though.
Yeah.
We
I
were-
would
Yeah,
say-
I mean,
what would you
because
say?
what else
You
would
was
your
my
status
girl.
be?
I
I
don't
was
know.
about to say like.
But if I say you and my, I also use the word dating in both aspects, right? Like
Okay,
if
okay.
we're going out and like we're just getting to know each other, yeah, we're dating.
That's what I.
But
think.
if we're together, but we're not
Oh, you're
together
in a
now,
relationship.
we're dating.
Right.
Okay.
Like what do I don't know how else to
No,
say
I got
it
you, I
in the
got you.
past tense.
Yeah, we
but
were in a
We were
relationship.
together. We were in a
Right,
relationship for
right.
7 years. So was it 7? I lied. It might have been 6. Yeah, it was 6 years. And in the beginning that affected, but it was a lot that was affecting it, right? It was like even though we both were in the industry, she was an exec and kind of on her trajectory already. And I was just a nigga trying to figure it out. But by the time I met her, I was entering my trajectory, right? But I still was me.
Yeah.
And so, as an executive, you have relationships.
Right.
And these relationships sometimes blur because
Yeah.
everyone has a podcast and
Right,
everybody's
right.
a media professional.
Right.
So yeah, she was friends with, at the time she was friends with some people that I don't like, dislike, and I don't play with loyalty. So it's like, yo, listen, you could be with me, or you could stay friends with this person. And one thing about me, I'm not going to, if it was going to impact her career negatively, I was okay with like us not being together.
Would you have done the same for her
Yeah.
if she presented you with anyone
I
else?
don't
Just like
play
I
like
don't
that.
fuck with them.
She knows that. Everybody and their mother know that. Chris know everybody. If you my girl, like, to be honest, any woman I'm dealing with, I'm not gonna ever have feeling uncomfortable around a different person.
Right.
Like if you're gonna be uncomfortable, it's gonna be a situation we got going on. So, but damn sure if you my girl, you who I'm laying with, who
Yeah.
I'm spending money on, who I'm
Yeah.
dealing with, who I'm trying to build with.
Yeah.
If you don't fuck with somebody, it's up.
She got to take that out.
It's up. Like this person I'm talking about, I've pulled up to her office because I didn't know the corporate lingo, right? Like there was one day she came home, and she was like flipping, yo, this nigga, this nigga, I told the nigga suck my dick. So when I hear that,
Right. It's up.
you told the nigga suck your dick. Oh, you're mad.
Right.
Say less. Nigga, I'm at the office the next day.
Right.
Yo, my man, I'm gonna talk to you for a minute.
That's why
Right.
you can't tell street niggas your problem.
Yeah, take it easy. Yeah.
I believe you called me about
Yeah,
that
very
too.
much so.
He's like, yo, you up at the...
Yeah.
Nigga, why are you there?
Yeah. Get out of there.
I said,
Oh.
I said,
Oh.
boy, I don't play like that. Like my bitch not gonna be uncomfortable.
So
dope.
I'm gonna say this too, and this is for the audience that we have and people that tap in. Yo, when you are developing friendships and relationships, please identify who in your friend group is the crash out.
Oh no, that's
recently
good ass
figured out
advice.
You stupid.
I really,
Oh,
I recently,
You thought he was a good guy.
yo, I recently saw it.
He got some.
I've never
It
seen.
was
I can't even
multiple
imagine
times when
Kev
his
crashing
eyes started
out.
twitching, and I was like, maybe he got like something maybe medical.
Nigga, I knew Kev.
You know what I'm
was
saying?
I knew Kev was crash out at that goddamn first studio when we met.
See, I didn't know that, yo.
There would be certain times I come down them stairs, he talking a little crazy. I'm like, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm gonna get out the way.
Tell that nigga to get hit in.
Nah, I forgot when I met Mouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And then, was it 2 months ago? The last dead ass? No, the second to last dead ass show. When niggas put cameras down and niggas picked up the wrong camera.
That was when, because the deal was this.
I said, yeah, Kev.
Yo, Punch said, yo, I can't find my camera. And Kev immediately said, lock the doors. And I said, what doors?
There's no doors.
Nah. Niggas can't leave.
Nah,
Like, what are we
niggas said,
talking
yo,
about?
Lock
put
the
put
doors.
the barricades
And so I
by the
said-
doors. Let's find the cameras.
And so I'm looking at Kev, I'm like,
How big is this camera? Is it a little
It's
thing?
some shit. You know
it's a
what I'm
good,
saying?
it's a
But it's not.
Like
They couldn't easily hide it anywhere.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Niggas is not hiding
it
it.
But-
didn't matter if they could have not. Kev said close the door.
Yeah, we gotta figure this
But
out.
out of nowhere, he had a black hoodie and it was on.
And it was on. And he was really touching niggas.
So I'm
Now,
just
you know
like,
him?
I was like, I don't know nobody.
Yo, right.
I don't know nobody.
Yo, this nigga was
They
really-
lost her phone. Punch camera got.
Yo,
went
it was
missing.
bad.
I said.
and then I also realized that Punch was a crash out because he said, yo, just give me the surveillance. We good. I'm gonna go home. I said, wait, it's your camera that's missing and you going home?
Yeah.
I said, this is not good.
Yeah.
Let me figure this part
Team
out.
full of crash outs.
Also heard that you was a crash
I'm.
out.
Oh, he knows that I'm a crash out.
Gotcha.
I'm a proud crash out because it takes a lot to get me to crash out. So when I crash out, I'm fine going to jail. I've been to jail a couple times.
A couple.
All right.
There we go. Nah, that's
Dead ass. Dead ass.
Said a
I
couple.
like a woman that said it wasn't enough. the
No,
first
because I feel
time.
like
right.
it takes so much to really like. I don't like being mad. It takes so much to get me mad that when I do get mad, oh, now I'm mad. Like I pull bitches through car windows.
As you should.
Like
That's
I've
what they
broken
there for.
collarbones. Like it's.
Yeah. I think that's what a window is for.
You think that's what you're
Yeah,
toxic?
I think a window is
You're
to pull a
toxic.
bitch out of.
You know what's crazy? In Red Hook, once upon a time,
He pulled the bitch out the window.
No, I did not. I did not. I've never done that.
a famous drug dealer that I know from my hood pulled a girl through the top of a sunroof of his limo,
Okay.
and that turned these girls on. Like everybody else was like,
It's because he had a limo.
"Is that what it was?"
Like she didn't hear that he pulled the bitch out the limo. She heard limo.
And just said, "Fuck it."
She like limo. Put me through the limo.
Like you've
He's
been.
cleaned it up to this
This
whole
has been
time.
Yo, I fuck with it though.
It's
I
been
like
a lot of
clean
I
foreplay.
do.
Shape up, Mouse.
I do.
Shit is
I
good.
do.
That shit is
I
good.
do. I like this.
Nah,
Like,
I
yo,
like this.
I got
This
my
is
hair
what
done.
No, I'm just
about
saying
foreplay.
it's been a lot of foreplay, and Kevin, Chris both know I'm a big fan of making everybody come. So get to it. Let's get to the juice. Let's get to the deets. I want to find out what it is about you that got people hating you, that got bitches wanting to be on you. Because I want to know. I mean, we downstairs in the thing, and I'm trying to like get a little close to you, and I get a strong arm, and I'm like, okay, because I know how to fight real good. I didn't know you peeped
I
that.
seen it. It was like I see everything.
Nah,
I did not know you.
Downstairs in that room.
Yo.
You see, I didn't say anything to you. I didn't say anything to you.
They
I
don't
didn't even
play
say nothing to him
about- yo.
because he's walking
After
past,
the
and I'm trying to
show-
like.
Yeah.
I got a strong arm, and I was
After
like,
the show, they don't play about me, so I see everything. So I didn't know you seen it.
Yes,
'cause
I
it was
peeped
fake
it.
smooth, and I looked at him and was like, I don't even know you.
but that's what it was because I also could tell that person didn't really know him.
I
So I'm like,
didn't
what the
know
hell
that.
is this about?
But nah, I don't want to like jinx it because I like the energy after the show. It's a very much. It's like it. We weren't alive in the '90s, but it feels like this is what the '90s networking felt like. You go downstairs, you like,
Yeah.
like all right.
There's a few elements missing: a pit bull, dice rolling, and
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
Such a-
pissing in the
Definitely that.
staircase. And if
Sure.
we
You know what
got
it
that,
reminds me of?
I'm good.
What it feels like downstairs at Deadass, it feels like when I hear people discuss backstage at the Arsenio show. So like the Arsenio show, like if y'all ever watched Martin and you remember the Barnell Hill episode, you remember Martin goes to Hollywood,
Right.
and you remember he's backstage and he's like interacting with all these people. That's a play on what people say Arsenio Hall show is like. Like even Like everybody went to Arsenio, even if you weren't on Arsenio.
Right.
So at any given time, you'll go back there. Bobby Brown back there, Mike Tyson back there,
Right.
Will Smith back there. Like everybody's back there. The agents, the actors, everybody's back there because it's such a good feeling. Boom, you're booking jobs, you're getting things.
Right.
And that's always I've said that from day one. I want Deadass to be a place where everybody comes and everybody eats. So like even, like of course, Kev, we want you to get a fucking bigger gig shooting some shit because you was at that. Oh, you the nigga that shooting that?
Yeah.
I bet, yo, I got this going on. Switch numbers. But also, I want you, the shorty, I think this is how I feel. I love beautiful women. Beautiful women deserve the world. So I want beautiful women downstairs, and I want beautiful women to be downstairs getting jobs because they were just downstairs.
That's
like,
real.
Just
yo,
in the
we
room.
got some
That's
shit
real.
going on, yo. I think you would be great for this. Like, that's what I feel. So I create that aspect. That's what I feel
He's
like.
doing it again.
All right, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Okay.
But the crazy thing
Fuck
is this.
these bitches!
No.
He's doing it again.
But the deal
Let
is
you see
this
what they
though.
want out of me,
This
right?
this is a part of what I do like about one New Mouse, and I feel like where we going as a culture. I want to say that this is where we going as a culture. Maturity,
I love it.
and then also the idea that God don't just bless one at a time.
Facts.
It
I
could
never
be,
believed that.
It could be all of us. Like you know what I'm saying? And
Everything I've done, I do building a team out. Like if I have one idea, the idea starts with who can do this role. Because I'm only talent. I'm only gonna be good at coming up with the idea and talking in the space of the idea.
Yeah.
I need somebody that's gonna produce it. I need somebody that's gonna shoot. How many times have I hit you and been like, yo, let's try and figure this out. You got the studio thing, let's figure this out. Yo, let's figure this thing out. I'm not a proponent of like selfish success.
Yeah.
Like
That's
and,
true.
and I don't believe in it either. I don't think no one selfishly succeeds, bro. Like
that's true.
you can't do everything. So get the people that know what to do so you can look like nigga, I'm gonna look like the greatest host every dead ass because my team runs strong.
Right, right. That's a
Nigga, the
fact.
dead ass as a platform is gonna look so amazing, and me and Spank are gonna be touted as the people that brought black comedy back to New York City.
Right.
Because of our team, because Tiffany, because Cass, because of you, because of Punch, because of the dead ass girls.
Yeah.
Like this is all stuff in this, every aspect we're hitting on. I discussed with him in that very first phone call.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the dead ass girls. We're gonna have shooters. We're gonna
Yeah,
have
that's
this.
a fact.
Everything happening is the way it's happening.
I
Who's the
think
good
it's-
ass girls?
The girls at the door.
Yeah, the ones that necessarily make sure you sit down.
Yeah, so they see that that so right now that's
We about to have dances.
To
Yeah.
do like
About that.
strippers?
Come on.
Nah, yeah, everybody can keep their clothes on.
You know.
Doesn't have to get so far.
But what do you mean by dancers? Like
Like,
like
just a little-
choreography?
Yeah, like a little just boom,
Yeah,
boom,
1,
cat.
2, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Like in living color.
And like in
That
Living
is
Color.
amazing.
Right.
I love that.
Right.
Because it's a show. Like
Yeah.
I want y'all to spend your money on this show.
And the after party. That after party should really be fleshed out because it's a dope ass vibe. And I will say you, Chris, it's something about you, like literally being a witness and seeing you in the room and I'm off to the side. And it's just like your light just draws people. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was Kev.
Excuse me.
No, you can do
I'm a fan of
I'll
flowers. Listen.
You can do this.
First of all,
every
you won't even let me
episode.
be your cousin, so I don't understand.
Unless she from look,
I
unless
want
she
you
from
to-
down
'cause I want
south.
you to let me- I want you to let
Unless
me do
she-
something.
Unless you from down south, for sure.
I'm not, so-
Right, right,
I don't
right.
wanna
Nah,
be cousins.
absolutely.
I don't want to be cousins.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
like to see something else.
So what I also want to get into is, because I don't know how much time, but I say this, yo, bro. When I first met you, which was in I think it was Long Island or Queens.
2014.
Yeah, it was some time
Wow.
ago.
It was
Levan's.
You was at like the college or some shit like that, or some shit out what? It was in Western Long Island.
It wasn't
You like
Levan's event, the one that he.
yeah,
Oh,
in
it
that-
was
in
a
that- but
like
it was
loft.
It was at the loft. But
Yep.
that shit was. It was in Queens.
That's what I'm saying.
It was in Queens. Yeah. Shout out to Levan. That was in Queens.
But I say that, yo, from our first interaction, you was a hater then.
Hey, it was.
Yep, but definitely was a hater.
Was a hater then.
Sure was. I
But the
don't like
crazy thing is, at least from my side, yo, bro, from that, I like being right. Everybody know I like to say,
We know.
all right,
Yeah,
like I
it.
told
Oh,
you
yeah,
so.
He says
I-
he says it on every call every week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna told you so, nigga.
I told y'all so. So, but I say this
right.
at that time, even before you was necessarily on your move to get
I
to where you
wasn't.
gotta go. You
Mhm.
weren't, but I knew that you had something in you to necessarily like make shit work and make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you ain't get caught up in so much bullshit that it stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I am like extremely proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
Like even for, you know, like what you got going on with Deadass, Trap, how you move the Trap. Yo, I've asked for 20 tickets. Mouse has given me 20 tickets for states that I'm not even in. Sometimes I ask him for tickets
he's a
just to
wild
see if I
person,
could
bro.
That sounds about right.
see if I could get them. Yo, let me get 40 for Seattle.
Yo, Mouse, you gonna be in Kentucky next week?
Yo,
Bye.
you know what I'm saying?
14
I need 14. I need
I'm not
14.
gonna be there.
Just to see, like, you know
And
what I'm
then
saying?
What Kaz does that's so annoying, nigga, we're family at this point, nigga. I've shown on multiple occasions. You don't have to stop asking me multiple times. I said it's done.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
hit me, don't hit me too early. That's where you'll fuck
Because
up.
I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, I'm
Hit me-
guaranteed.
I tell him all the time, hit me the day before.
Right, that's a
Hit
fact.
me the day before. Now, day of, hey, just want to make sure, bitch.
I just gotta make sure.
Yo, take it away.
I just gotta
We
make
know Chris
sure.
is the friend he don't trust us. That much.
Yeah, not that much.
He wanna
He'll
make sure.
ask for a favor, but then micromanage the favor.
Circle it, circle it until it's done.
Very, very true.
Right.
Yo, I'm just, Kaz, they're in. I'm looking at the people.
Right,
They're
it's
here.
it's
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
just want
there.
to make sure.
But hear me, it's not about me. Yo, I'm happy for who you are, bro. I saw where you were in your past. I like where you are right now. Yo, what are you envisioning for the future? Like, how does Mouse Jones become like this, like important powerhouse, this extreme brand, that just like infiltrates the culture and makes it better?
The Mighty Mouse Jones.
Yo,
I like
talk
that.
about it.
we getting that
used
trademarked.
Yeah, yeah.
I used
No,
to-
that's crazy.
That question is so poignant because I used to care. I used to want an answer to that question, right? I don't care no more.
Got you.
That's what
Got you.
I don't care if I become this powerhouse like you know, like Charlemagne or like whomever, right? Like I don't care if I become that, as long as the things that I do get the recognition and the respect it gets. And I think everything I'm doing right now is all kind of like community based, from trap karaoke to Deadass to, you know, the next project I'm working on. It's all like, sure, I'm hosting these things and I'm the forefront, but these are all things that are like connecting people.
Right.
Deadass is connecting people, and then trap karaoke is connecting people, and this next event is like intentionally connecting people
Right.
in a new way, in a way you wouldn't see coming. I don't care if I get the brand. Can I get up and go buy a presidential date just with the factory?
But then
you.
how do you not
Heard
care
you.
and still want that part of it?
Because it's not the two. What I had to realize is the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Very true.
There are so many people that are super. Perfect example. What day was it? Last week, because I think I was in Baltimore. I was in Baltimore last
Sorry to
week.
hear that.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Sorry to hear
terrible
that.
time,
Hear that.
Great
Right.
show.
Right.
I was in Baltimore, and my homegirl Ashley, who works at BT, she hits me. Matter of
Country
fact,
girl? From New Orleans?
Yeah, from New Orleans.
Yep.
Ashley hits me. She's at BT, super important. She says, "Hey Mouse, I realized that such and such is following you. This artist is following you. I don't follow this artist, but she like, this such and such is following you. I've been trying to get in touch with them for, you know, I got this opportunity for them." I'm like, I bet on twofold. One, if Ashley needs something, I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
But also, this other person is connected to people I care about. So let me go get him this bag.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing in
Right,
return.
right,
I don't
right.
ask for no finder's fee, none of that
Right.
weird
Yeah.
shit. I make 2 calls. It was done. Don't nobody do that for me.
Right.
Can't you? I think honestly, and I think where I'm at, it's impossible to do it for me.
Yeah.
So I don't get mad at it. But if you notice, that's not me bragging about what I can do. It's showing that it's not about me. But the same way I was able to get, and this artist is somebody.
Yeah.
He ain't no,
Right,
it
right,
ain't
right,
no
right.
nigga you find on. He's
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they couldn't get a hold of him. Yo, boom. I made 1 call. I made 1 call. I made 2 calls. I made 1 call to an OG. I made another call to an up and coming OG. In 20 minutes, they was on the phone getting the deal done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be that person that make the
Connecting
place
piece.
happen if need be.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to be on a billboard.
Yeah.
Right? I would love for it. I would love for
Yo,
it.
you deserve to be.
But if I don't, do I
I'm
still
okay
get
with
the
that.
same opportunities?
Yep.
I still get these opportunities. I still get to show this craft. I
Yeah.
still get to constantly build out my craft and be the best I could possibly be at my craft. So I don't really care about becoming the powerhouse brand. I don't need that.
Right.
I just need to know that my career and my craft pays for the lifestyle for me and my family. So like I said, right now, I could leave here and I could go get a new watch because I like the watch.
Right.
I'm not on the billboard.
Okay.
Right now, I could go around the corner, or not out here, but like, there's no
So
shopping.
yeah,
I'm
it's
saying
a
there's no
lot going
shopping
on
here,
over
but
here.
like,
Yeah.
I could go up to Fifth Ave and do all my Christmas shopping. That's all on my craft.
Heard
Okay,
you.
so basically what you're saying, correct me if I'm wrong, is that for you specifically, it's the success over the status. Because a lot of people do think in order to be successful, you have to have that status. Like, I'm a big fucking deal. But for you, it's just the
Nah,
success.
because there's a lot of niggas with status that don't got no success.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But there are people who generally feel like even if they're successful, they're not as successful until everyone knows they're successful.
Let me be also very honest. I haven't reached that point of success yet, so
Okay.
I don't know. Let me get there, and then I'll be like,
I'll report back.
Right.
I might need some status.
Yeah.
These niggas playing
Let me
with
get some
me.
stamps real
But
quick.
right now, like I said, I could go anywhere within this cultural space in any city, and I don't gotta wait on no lines. And motherfuckers gonna make a little bit of a shuffle for me, and they're gonna come make sure I'm good. and
Right.
That's really all I ask. If I reach out and be like, yo, my people going to this, can you make sure they good? They good. Yeah, I need tickets. I haven't paid for a concert ticket, and I don't know how many yet. Like.
Yeah.
I am very comfortable living my life, and that is all based on my craft. So
Right.
So being the place that you are now, what kind of women is that attracting?
that's a very good question. A whole bunch of women I can't touch. No,
Right.
Understand that you don't want them, but give me an idea of
No.
what these women like. What do they say to you? What do they want? What do they, hope to
I
get
ain't
from
gonna lie to
you?
you. I have had the privilege of being kind of like you said, mouthy from day one. So there's a lot of shit that I just don't encounter because they know from day one I don't play like that.
Right.
Okay.
So the type of woman I'm attracting is pretty much the same one my boys attracted. Young, successful, black professionals. I don't like dating in the industry. I've never liked that. The young lady I did date and we was together for a long time, she wasn't front facing. She wasn't exactly like, I don't want nobody. I know it sounds crazy. I don't want nobody all in front of the camera. I do not want that shit because when you come home, I don't want to compete with you. I don't.
Yeah.
People don't know how, and I'm not just saying women.
Also,
people
people
don't know how to turn that shit off, bro.
And people still be trying to be like, I'm gonna go find Mouse.
Yeah.
I don't need to know.
Yeah.
That's the real part. I don't want to put you in danger, little lady. Right.
That's for your benefit.
Right. That's for your benefit. For
The
sure.
minute I post, I'm lying.
I don't fuck with you no more.
As soon as he do that little arm around, it's over.
This is my bitch, y'all.
Said she is out of
She
here.
is like, look, take off the map.
That's a little insider trading advice for any woman interested in us. If he posts you, it's over.
Look, for sure.
Why is that though?
So the industry, or the success, whatever. I don't know what preferential word to use. The mouse sitting in front of you that has garnered the success, and not the mouse that has always. I'm always been the same person, but I haven't always traveled the same path.
Okay.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, Kev knows a little bit. I'm pretty sure Art knows a little bit. I was a stick-up kid. So like growing up on Long Island, running between Long Island and Brooklyn, I was robbing niggas. And I don't know, and I was just not a good person. I was doing shit to people. So it's like, I don't know, just because I'm successful now doesn't mean they are any less upset about what they did.
Right.
That was done to them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I'm still upset,
You
nigga.
funny nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, my shit.
Right.
And I've been in situations, my pops was, son, I love my pops, son. My pops such a real nigga. Like, I've been in certain scenarios where, like, I'll go back to Wine Dance and I'll see a nigga and we'll catch eyes and my pops won't even get in the car. He, like, looking like, what's up? I'm like, yo, we good.
We good.
I hope we go for this nigga's sake.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I've been in situations where I've ran into a nigga who I did something to, and they like, it's on them. I don't like being in that scenario where it's on them to let it go.
Yeah.
I don't like being in that scenario. So if I don't like it for me, I'm not gonna put nobody else in that. I'm not gonna put nobody else in that predicament. I care far too much about people's safety.
It sounds like you're very accountable, and I love that.
Yeah. I think it's very weird not to be. Like even like Cass tell you, like when I was wild and I still was very Cass be like, yo, you know you're wrong.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Right. Very true.
Me and Cass have never had an argument where I'm like, no, I wasn't wrong.
Right. Nah, that's a fact.
I did do this.
That's a fact.
I know I did this.
Thank you.
I will do it again.
Yo, this new shit that Mouse do, it kind of gets on my nerves, but I fuck with it at the same time. He'll let you finish. Like before, like you know how people cut you off and be like, nah, I'm gonna show you. Nah, he'll let you. Are you done? You got it. Now,
I just want to make sure you finished.
you got to, and then be like, this is the part, this is the part, this is the part, and this is the reason why I did this. And it's like, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Still wrong, but it makes sense though.
Yeah, because you walk. I'm a person, I don't like to walk around with a lot of emotion, right? So if I'm accountable, I just cut out a whole bunch of emotion, right?
Right.
And then if I let you finish, then you get that, you no longer have to deal with that part of emotion when I cut you off, right?
Yeah.
When people cut people off, it's like, you're like, especially in like a disagreement, you're kind of like bottling up the emotion, right? So like, imagine if it's like, this water's here, right? And like, okay, we're fine with this like bottle of water as it is. But like, if I cut you off here, then I cut you off here, then I cut you off here, the minute all that shit come apart, it's gonna come flushing out, right? And we're not gonna get anywhere. So yeah, we can disagree. One thing I have come to deal with very well in this part of my career in life, I'm okay with disagreement. Yeah. Where before I was okay with chaos.
Yeah.
I am okay with disagreement.
Yeah.
Like me and Spank, we disagree all the time.
I had him on speakerphone.
It's funny.
But we understand that we disagree.
Right.
Yeah.
We understand where we disagree at. We typically understand why we're disagreeing. Yeah. But we also understand that we're disagreeing because we agree on the success of this thing.
And that's the part.
And so when Kaz or Tiff be like, yo, are y'all good? Y'all was talking, we was just talking about our kids, like right after this phone call.
Right.
Like the last conversation we got off of, we were talking about our kids right after, like we got off we didn't agree about something. An executive decision was made that I didn't agree with, but I was like, fuck it, it's a team. That's why the team is here. And then everybody was like, yo, Mouse, you good? Me and this nigga was just talking about our kids, bro. Like right after work,
but that's also a good thing.
That's
a good point, because I will say that, and I don't like to blow smoke up men's asses. It's like
that's weird.
I'm here for the girls.
I don't want no ass.
I'm here for the girls.
Ass being blown at all.
At any point. I said both of those.
It doesn't sound there's carcinogens in
right.
There.
It's a lot that's going on.
It could be weed.
Okay.
Right,
but I'm not saying, okay, anywho, generally speaking, I do think men are more understanding and forgiving when hiccups happen than women are in relationships. Like, I think women, because we...
Intergender? Or?
No. Like, same, like, like friendships.
No.
Oh, I disagree.
Men, there's just a different outcome that we weigh it on. Mm-hmm. Is this worth fighting about?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a little
like, what folder is this person even in?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a little bit more level-headedness that goes into it. I think, generally speaking, as women, because we see our friends as like complete equals. If you do something as my equal that doesn't align with me or is not for me in some way, it's like women are typically more quicker to cut their female friends off than even their male friends or than even their partners. It's just we're less forgiving. Because we're less forgiving with ourselves. I don't even think it's a women's woman. I think we're just less forgiving with us.
Because y'all are operating with a lot more emotion.
Right.
Like, we operate with more ego and pride, which can be dangerous. Y'all operate with emotion, which could be uncomfortable. It could be heartbreaking. But we tend to deal with a lot more ego and pride, which leads to niggas getting shot, niggas getting in fights, rarely is a nigga fighting you because of the issue. He's fighting you because there was an insecurity attached to the embarrassment.
But that's the same thing with women. I think a lot of times what we don't forgive our female friends is because we're not as confident in ourselves and we don't even know how to get that across to you. It's like, it's not even what you did, it's how it's made me feel. But now I'm feeling bad and I'm going to express that to you. I'm just not going to fuck with you.
I also think that guys don't expect much from each other, too.
I think we expect too much.
No, and that's okay. Y'all do that. Like, the first meetup, y'all like, okay, so you're my best friend. You have my location. You have my keys.
And
And
the
for
second
guys,
that don't look the way you want it to
Exactly.
look,
it's a problem.
we have an issue.
I completely. I think women start out with 100% trust when we meet somebody that we even think like you get 100% from day
Right.
one, and then what you do from there notches you down every time. And I think men is like, I just met you.
Nah,
If you get to 100, that's
I
on
think
you.
that's
It's
also
not-
crazy as shit.
We do it.
yeah, that's
We
crazy.
do
That's
it a
crazy.
different way where you have the sector of niggas that are like, bro. I'm like, bitch,
Right.
we just met.
Right,
bro.
right,
Like,
right, right.
Right.
There's other words like G, dog, my
Right,
guy.
right.
Like, there's so many before we get to bro.
Yeah.
Right.
So there are those guys who lead with bro, and I feel like they act like you just described. But then there's this there's the flip of that coin where men are kind of like, I don't care enough to distrust this nigga. Like,
Okay.
I'm
Like,
taking
it
you
wasn't
at
that
face.
real.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that's not real. I'm taking you at face
Face
value
value.
until you
I
Show
have
me otherwise.
Some gotta slap me dead in the face.
And then I
to
could be like,
oh, you a fucking okay.
okay,
heard you.
got you.
like I met Kevin was like he cool, and then I seen him again. I'm like, oh no, he really cool. By the third or fourth time, I'm like, that's my nigga.
That's my nigga, yeah.
Like there's certain
You had
things-
enough cool in there.
Right,
enough
right,
things in there
right.
where it's like, I'll vouch
Yep,
for him. I
yep.
hope he vouch for me. This
Yep,
my guy.
Yep, certain
With
situations.
Kaz, it
certain
was the same
rooms.
thing. I met Kaz and then I didn't see him again for like another year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we ran back into each other, it was like, oh, okay, bet. I see what's going on. I fuck with this nigga.
Right.
Oh, he a ramp. Oh, he's showing himself to. Like, Kaz, tell you, like, nigga, there's no ego with me when, like, I
Facts.
was playing
Very true.
the role. Like, nigga, I was playing enforcer at a point. Like, nigga, I was up. He had 40 niggas with him, and I was still number 41. Like, yo, what up?
That's
What we
very
doing?
true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Like, you gotta know.
Yeah.
All right, this the star.
yeah,
Bet. Let's treat
yeah,
him
that's
like
a
the
fact.
star.
That's an all time.
Which is why I don't have no niggas around me that can't play that. Nigga, I'm the star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you around me, know you with a star.
right,
Operate accordingly, bro.
right, right. That's an all
Or
time
move
fact.
around.
Yeah,
Heard you.
I like that.
Me too. Me
Yo,
too.
you know
Me
what it is
too.
though? Niggas also are able to, like, we could be in the same room. He don't step on my toes. I don't care how fly this nigga. I know he fly. I know this nigga. Like, we was just talking about this shit the other day in the car. I'm
And
like,
you said
fuck
some
this
shit that I
nigga.
didn't like.
I said,
And that's how I got to home. I was like, nah, he wild. Like, nigga, he gave me a comment. Him and Punch were talking about like how fly the show was.
Right.
And it was like, it stems from you. You're a fly nigga, so
Yeah.
this shit is fly.
Yeah.
And then he said some shit like, I wish I wasn't like big. Cause like you be getting some shit off, and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
yo, it's some fly shit. And I was like, word. And then he's like, I could go sneaker for sneaker with mouse. I can't go fit for fit. And I was like, and in the car, I was like, yeah, word. I got home.
He was like, yo, I got
You
mad.
can't go sneaker with me. I was living.
no.
He about to show you the
Yo,
collection.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
We can do that. We
I
can
know,
do that all
yeah.
I got in the crib and was like, yo, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, let me show him.
this nigga said he could
Two
go sneaker. He could go.
Let
We
me
can do
show.
this.
I didn't even go in the closet. That shit was out.
Yeah, come on, man.
Heard
Nigga,
you.
I took my sneakers
you,
off.
heard
I got
you.
in the door. I took my sneakers off.
This nigga
I
had an
just
attitude.
looked at my rotation
Right.
from like what I wore the last couple
Just
days.
at the
I'm
door.
Like,
Pressure,
nigga,
pressure.
Come on,
niggas
son.
would die for
right,
these.
right.
What the fuck is he talking about? So that's just letting you know, like, stop.
I'm
playing
just
with me.
saying. No, look, Mouse.
can't, bro.
Nah, the crazy
I'm a
thing
very
is,
prideful nigga.
yeah, that's a
Come
fact.
on, man.
That's a
Kev,
fact.
look,
I
telling
know you
Look,
really
Kev.
good at this shit. I know.
Kev.
I'm just telling you.
That
It
you're not
ain't-
the best. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It ain't gonna be
that's-
that, though.
Right. Said it ain't gonna be
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Look,
I'm just
Dead
saying.
ass.
look.
Stop, bro. Cause I'm just saying that you can't. I just want to make it plain.
You
It
know-
ain't, it ain't gonna be
can't
that.
go
It
sneaker
ain't gonna be that though. I'm just telling you, bro.
Say, yo,
Kev,
you could
Kev, I'm telling you, you can't go sneaker.
All right, see, now we gotta do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
now,
it's up.
honestly, now
Now
y'all
it's
have
up.
to.
We have to, 'cause,
honestly.
like,
Yeah,
I
now
won't
we
buy
have to.
another. I won't buy another pair of sneakers from today
Until
to
when?
January 8th.
That's cool.
Oh,
No, January 9th.
That's
cool.
like
Make
3
Make it the 11th.
weeks.
Do it on my birthday. Make it
Well, I can't because the show. I'm just saying to the next show, so you don't feel like I went and bought a new pair.
But I want-
to smoke you. I'm saying,
You
what's
see
on
this?
my collection right
Yo,
now
Kev, look, man.
will smoke you.
Look, what we doing?
I'm not a worried. You
Hold on, you know, now I don't like
Yeah.
it. I'm like, hold on.
But look how I stayed with him though.
Nah.
That was how many days ago?
4 days ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know I was coming to the show.
I'm
Nigga
trying to give this
said,
nigga a
wrote
compliment.
it
Like,
right.
wait, what?
Wrote it down.
I was because I walked in, and when I tell you it bothered me, yo, so look at my boy. Oh, you got the damn. Walk to the room real fast. Just walk to the room.
Yo,
He said he got
this how
evidence.
real.
Just walk to the room.
This how-
walk
this
to
how-
the room real fast. Just walk to the room real fast.
We got a special guest appearance.
Right.
Just walk to the room. You don't have to do anything but walk to the room. It's because he's crazy. This nigga, he's really crazy.
Word, crash out.
He's crash out crazy. Like, sneaker with me?
Oh, you saying Kevin's crazy?
He's still on it.
I thought you took my
No, I
horse.
already know what's happening.
Right,
I already
right.
know what's happening.
Just turn the camera around. Just turn the camera around. Show my collection. Just show what's outside. Not what's in the closet. Just show what's outside.
This nigga think he the only one with a wall.
I know.
Like,
I know. You know how
I'm
this
not
shit
gonna
go.
Turn to the right.
With a wall and a closet.
Turn to the right.
Right.
Just back up some. Just like you see what's going.
Look. I ain't
Like,
the
you
one.
see what's
Look,
going on?
look, man.
Like you see what's going on in here?
Yo.
Like stop right there. Stop right there. Look at that. Full size. Look, buttercup. Look, the buttercup. Bubbles. Like that's just the whole. Look, Travis's.
Heard you.
Look, what are you talking? Look. And the craziest part, most of these were sent. Like, look, go down.
Oh,
go
he
down
gonna
some.
talk that fly.
Oh, right.
Heard you.
Look, both of the
Heard you.
17s. Look, if you go right under the 17s, that's all 3 easy ones.
Okay.
Like, look, if you look what's that box on the floor, just kick that box open for me, boo.
Oh my god.
Kick that box open. Just
I'm
show
not
me
gonna lie,
what's in the box.
Mouse. You
This
got.
actually gonna make it sweeter for me because I bought my shit.
Oh, heard you.
I worked hard. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard.
That's
I
just
bought
what's
my
in the
shit.
box outside.
look,
I just was hanging outside.
Yo, bro.
I didn't even put them away.
He said,
Yo,
yo,
just
look.
hanging in the box outside.
Look, man.
Mouse, I'm not gonna lie. You got about 30 more seconds for sneaker comment before we gotta wrap this up.
Time is crazy. That's all. I just want to prove a point. Like, you look, Yeezy's laying around. Yeezy ones. I wear Adidas. Yeezy one. These are all neck. Like, all right.
Heard you.
All right, I
The
Heard you,
biggest
heard you.
pissing contest just
Nah, 'cause it didn't
unprovoked.
sit well with me.
If y'all wanted to pull your
Yo,
dick out,
look,
we
you
coulda
heard
just
his
we coulda
feelings.
turned
Yo.
the cameras
Me
off.
too.
Yo,
I was
yo,
trying
you-
to tell the nigga he fly.
You
man.
gave him an intentional compliment.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
came off as a yo.
When I walked in,
I promise.
house.
Just
I
a
promise you.
giant
Took my
pissing
shoe off and was
contest.
But look, we still friends.
oh, forever.
We still good.
Forever.
Yo, you know she went and got her razor. She hate when you call her Les. You know it's Lalise.
Oh,
She'll set this tracksuit on fire.
heard you.
You know,
Why
when he
would you
said
let
that, I
me
looked
call
at her
you-
like,
Why would you let me call you the wrong name for 3 years?
She has cursed you out every time.
Like
Look,
that?
All right.
she made a whole video about her name.
Sure did.
Now that I have your
But look,
attention,
let's not
Oh,
make
that
this
was,
about
that.
that.
Was directed at me.
And a few other people.
Right? She ain't tag. Yeah, she ain't
Here's
tag.
the thing. I feel like because we're family, Les is the name I get to call you because it's me and you.
You see this? She pulled out her razor.
LA.
You know she's Dominican. That ain't Invisalign.
So all right.
That's
so
an Invisa razor.
oh, she got it.
All right. So I'm learning something now.
Yeah.
Because maybe I can't read. It's spelled.
Lalise.
Yeah, I'm retarded because it
Yeah.
definitely looks like Leslie.
We can't say.
It looks like
retarded.
Leslie.
Okay. I identify as retarded.
If you.
All right, then we good.
There we go. There we go.
I identify as retarded.
All
Ain't
right.
nobody tell me I ain't retarded.
Heard
Oh
you.
man.
So okay, Lilise. Wow, 3 years.
I'm just
never
saying.
called her the right name.
I'm just
And
saying.
you're a piece of shit.
I'm not.
As much as we talk, you could have said, "Hey, my girl hates when you don't call her."
Cash
right name.
is a master of minding his business.
Yo, I'm really good.
Not really.
Yo,
Just saying,
I'm
not
so
really.
good. You know
Not
I'm
really.
actually
No.
really good. We're gonna talk about
Well,
that
we have a
later.
friend that does think.
And on
I'm
that
so
note-
right.
Thank you, sir.
Yo,
You actually feel homie court.
you see to pull me into homie
I see
court.
where we was going. Let's wrap that up.
I was understand like Yana. That nigga guilty.
For sure. All right, yo, that's crazy.
I said on that note.
Yeah, we
already.
good. I just want to make sure.
But there's no more inside conversation because the audience not gonna get it. There's no more inside jokes. That's clip.
Ooh,
So everything is service level right
Telling me
now.
how to- Telling me how to podcast.
heard
Got
you,
it.
heard you.
Got it.
She said you ain't got your shit no more. She still got hers. Heard you. Yeah. All right, we rolling.
We good.
Let's
We
go.
got it.
Stace, run this up.
Nah,
This part
nah,
two?
let Mouse do what he was doing. He said,
He was
Let
just
Mouse-
about to
let-
drop the juice. I need
What
to
juice
drop.
was
I
that?
need.
Drop the juice. Heard
You
you.
have to. I need to hear it, Mel.
About what?
Everything. Go deep.
Yo, look.
About what?
Yeah,
I need
look.
context.
I
I'm an open
want
book,
to
but you have to
understand.
ask the
I want to
question.
understand you more as a person
Ooh.
outside of you being a comedian. Just Mouse as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you? If I was a woman,
Yeah, you
that
are, right?
let me finish the statement.
Okay.
If I was a woman that was trying to really get to know you on that level, like I'm trying to date you, like what am I gonna? What am I gonna get?
I'm gonna say run. But what would you get? You would get a perfectly flawed person. And so when I say that, it sounds cheesy, but what I say that is I don't know how many other men are, like I don't know how many other people are. I'm 1,000% sure of who I am today.
That's how white people
I
confidence. I
know-
love it.
It's that white people.
I don't think that's white people confidence as much as that's just. I don't believe in confidence. I believe in telling the truth. right? I think confidence is a crutch. Like people who are confident, they're not confident. They don't really believe in themselves. They have to keep saying these affirmations, and they keep.
That's not true.
Me personally,
I'm about to say that's not true.
I believe in telling the truth, right? Like, so when somebody would be like, "Yo, Mouse, you're super confident," I'm not. I'm just honest, right? So when I say I'm the best, I don't say I'm the best until I'm the best. He's seen it from day one.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I didn't come out the gate saying I'm the best host.
That's a fact.
It wasn't until 2-3 years in where I'm packing out events, where I'm controlling the audience, doing shit that niggas can't do. Oh, I'm the best. Yeah, I'm the best.
So
I'm not gonna
I
wait
work
for
for
you.
that.
So that's what the girl gets. She gets the best.
She's gonna get the best version of me. So to be with a person like me, you have to be comfortable being with someone who is aware of themselves. So you have to be aware of yourself, right? Because if you're not aware of yourself, you're not gonna believe that somebody else can be aware of their self, right? So you'll run into that issue. So when you see me and I stand so tall on what I think, yeah, don't worry about that. Meet me there,
Right.
So then, what are you looking for from her specifically? Like, what does she have to have? I mean,
what
obviously.
am I looking for? I'm looking for 1,000% loyalty. I'm looking for 1,000% support. If I have those two things, you'll never have to worry about anything in life.
Heard you.
Nothing.
I want to ask you that same question though.
What?
You like women?
I do.
Why? If I had it.
You just
Wait,
said
what?
why?
No, okay.
Wait, did you just say why?
Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
I get what you're saying. My bad.
Yeah,
This-
I do too. I
need you
immediately,
to- no,
immediately, I got
I
it.
need you to clarify that question. What do you mean
viral,
why?
so I don't mind saying it again.
I need to know what you mean why.
When I became an adult, like being a 35-year-old man, there's in dating women
Black
as long as
man,
I
too.
have, there's no second guessing in my mind that sexuality is not a choice.
Bullshit.
Because I don't
If
know.
sexuality was
It's-
not a choice, I wouldn't be attracted to men.
That's how I feel about women.
You speaking from trauma though. You speaking from trauma.
So am I.
If I had the choice,
I don't know. Like, there's no
So
way
am
I would pick somebody who's not gonna listen to what I say.
Right.
Then judge me for not
Right.
telling them what
Right.
the fuck it is to listen
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. There's
Women
so
aren't
many
good people.
times,
Y'all
yo.
Women
aren't
are
good
not good
people.
people.
Yo, they not.
That's a fact.
They're
Y'all
not.
aren't good people, bro.
That is a
First off,
That is
y'all don't
crazy.
care about our time.
Zero.
Y'all don't care about our efforts.
Y'all really don't care about shit.
Y'all don't care about shit.
Y'all care about you.
That's the part.
Right.
That's
there.
the part.
Yeah.
So look, real quick, because before we get y'all ain't even let her speak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. I want to also know, like, what do you look for in a woman?
I don't look
'Cause
for
I think
anything
that-
in women.
I think that your lady looks like you.
Okay,
She's like a version
so
of
I'm gonna
you.
get to
Was
that.
that your lady at the show?
Yeah.
She does look like you.
Right?
Yeah.
I
Right?
don't look. Here's
You know
the
what they say,
thing.
if you feed them long enough.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm the.
Nigga said, "Frick."
Right.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
they say. That's
No.
what they say. If you had a stepdad, you would know. They say like if you feed them long enough, they start looking like you. But people used to tell me I look like my dad, and I would feel so good because I'm like,
You're
it's
not even
my
my
dad.
yo.
But he my dad.
Right.
And so they would be like, you feed him long enough. So I figured, who feed a woman more than a woman?
Up here. But I don't know if I'm the best
This-
person to
this is
ask
what
that
they wanna
question
see.
because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm naturally into women. I think I'm into my girlfriend, but I don't. It's not like I go outside. I'm like, ooh,
I
she's
think
so
that's
sexy.
the definition of an actual relationship. That right there, and I don't think anybody talks about that part. It's like, when you look at it, the other gender really are terrible people. And I'm not sure I'm really into the gender.
Right.
I am into this one person. though.
Right.
And just for me, I'm just lucky that it's always been a woman.
That's why I don't think.
Clap it up for
It's-
you, my
Right,
boy.
right.
That's why it's not a
What you
I've
got?
choice.
never, I've never seen
Right.
a dick and be like, oh, please.
If I could choose, honestly, if it was generally a choice, I would only date women.
You said you
But
were only?
Yeah, I don't think if I could choose,
You'll learn.
I would turn off that
You'll
part
learn.
that's
Nah, she
unattractive to
learned.
men.
She learned today,
She learned.
didn't she?
She learned for sure. Nah, she learned for sure. Same for you,
No
bro.
inside jokes.
No,
What?
yeah, same for you.
I'm not gay.
No, of course
What?
not. I'm
Wait.
saying what you look for in a shorty.
I'm with Mouse, bro. If you could support me, I'm all the way like I'm
Yeah.
open. I don't really need much. I'm a very simple man.
Yo.
I think most men are, especially
And some coochie.
creative.
You know what I'm saying? A little
Yeah,
coochie
that's
on the
Well,
side.
coochie is getting support.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yo,
You can't
I'm having a bad day. Give me some coochie.
Baby,
coochie
baby,
in the back
support.
row. You know what I'm saying?
Right, come
Listen,
here.
nigga. All right, how you want the support?
Right,
In the
right.
back?
You want support this. For sure.
And they, what you doing? Supporting my man?
Right. You know. Getting
Support me, bitch. Hey, make the noise. Make at least some support.
What's the room number here? I'm so sorry, guys.
1506 or something like that.
What is it?
What's the room number, Art?
Nigga said, I don't know.
Yeah, text whoever you text and tell him Art called you a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
That is my girlfriend.
Art said it. Art.
He did not say. You said
Art,
it.
you didn't hear.
You said
See,
it.
this is the problem. You
Wait,
dating
she's
women,
coming?
You can't
She's
hear
coming
man.
to the show?
You can't hear man ears.
Oh, that's beautiful.
He
See,
said.
look at
Nah.
that support.
He literally
Look
said.
at that support on
Art
demand.
literally looked at you and said, "I don't know if room number, but the room says WTF."
It says that.
He
Heard
called
you.
her dumb.
He did not.
All right.
Art, you said that?
I didn't say it.
Oh, but you felt it.
Thank you. Thank you. Men are honest.
I didn't say
He
it.
don't want no pussy first, so he can be honest. Now, if that nigga wants the pussy, he'll be like, I never said that.
Right.
That's good to know, Art.
At least you know he don't want to fuck her.
That's good to know,
And
actually.
he's
I can
dealing with
respect
you
that.
100%.
I can respect that.
professionally.
But let me ask you this though.
He definitely
What?
called it
Hold
dumb.
on.
What you look for in a man though?
Ooh, child.
Right.
Okay. You mean like physically, emotionally, personality-wise? What are you going for?
I mean, all of that.
One from one.
Cause let's be clear. You did offer Mouse something.
I
Yeah,
said,
What was it?
You
I
offered him
said,
What was it about?
You
him?
I
offered
said
him-
Mouse
you
could get it.
You did say
I
that.
did say that.
And Mouse will take it.
Mouse here.
Mouse would like to. Cash in.
For sure.
Nigga
But
said, look, I showed.
I
fuck
showed up
I-
and extended the time.
I
Say,
was
look,
in the
I'm not
airport
leaving.
like this. I'm
Where's
gonna get
my
some of
shit?
that. Don't
She was
make
like,
me
why
mad.
is he-
You said I could get.
Why is he liking like 20 pictures? Oh yeah.
I won't let you know.
The shit
I won't
that
let you
I
know.
could get.
Right.
I am here.
But what's your
Okay, physically.
Yeah.
First of all, I told you the reason I said that is because I thought you were just a mouthy nigga, and I love confidence.
Well, mouth is attached to my body.
But physically, I like them tall. I like them dark skinned.
Oh shit.
No, this is good time.
Now you talking about me?
I
Nigga
do,
said, keep the camera on me. motherfucker."
I love a beard. I love a beard. Like I love beards because I like getting beards wet. I love beards.
Gotcha.
I like physically strong.
Little dry.
I like physically strong, and I love funny. Like if you were funny, key. Like I love funny.
What is the thing about airplanes?
I can't wait to put sound effects on this.
I flew in today and boy am I tired.
Yo, this thing is a fool, yo.
What do they call a cow with no legs? Niggas
Niggas
have
like,
no
turn all the
idea.
lights on
Right.
except the one that's on mouse.
Exactly.
real quick.
Silhouette real
What
quick.
do they call a cow with no legs?
I have no idea.
Ground beef.
Yo.
Key.
Key.
Take them off.
I also like smart. I like
Okay.
very
I ain't
intelligent.
got no Regents diploma.
I like an empath. Like I love somebody who can understand things from my perspective, and I like somebody who allows me to be soft and doesn't encourage my crash outness. Like I don't like being there.
Heard you.
You got to be able to be like, you're fucking wilding.
Yeah.
Stop.
Let's bring this back.
No, I'm an instigator.
Yeah,
I
for
gotta
sure.
beat this bitch ass. Well, fuck up.
Nigga said, I want to see how far this is gonna go.
Right. I'm
I'm
back
back
here
beat
with you.
this bitch ass. She deserved it.
I can't date no guy like that because I dealt with a nigga like that once, and it's like I'm beefing with bitches outside the club, and he's telling the cops let them fight. Like
Damn, word.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm the first time I'm gonna because I don't like drama. I don't like drama. If you outside and it's that important to you that you embarrassing us, I'm gonna let you fight the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Go
gonna
away.
let you fight. I have to see
If
if
you
you can fight.
embarrassing us.
Because I have to see if it has to be worth it.
Right.
Don't have you making a scene for me to grab you and then I come to find out you've never won a fight in your life.
Right.
You better beat this bitch ass.
See,
then every time after that, I
can
you.
respect
Right,
that,
that's
but
fair.
in that particular situation, I don't even
Nigga
want to go
said, "You gonna
too
beat
much
her
into
up."
this.
Now
Shut
what?
the
Shut
fuck
the
up
fuck
from
up.
now
Right,
on.
No,
right.
fuck, shut up. We're done.
If she lose,
You can't fight.
You started it and lost. You're done.
No,
Yeah,
so
it is.
that situation, I was talking to somebody that was famous, I guess, and we
wanna
were
say the name?
outside. No, we were outside of a club, and you know the whole night you see girls watching him, and this girl was, and I mean like she ended up sending one of her homegirls over to his section and was just like, "Why are you over there with her?" Because she
Damn.
knew who I was, and I was like,
Damn.
"This is his night. He had just dropped something." And I'm like, this is
What's
not
it,
even the
name
night
the
for all
project?
that. No.
Okay.
No.
Get the streams up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
look,
'cause I'm
yeah.
not with him.
Spotify
fucking
wrap
now.
up.
Yeah, you know, Spotify rappers.
Right.
Anywho,
Right.
she was watching him the whole night, and it's like I walked past her the whole night, up and down the stairs, and say nothing. We come out the club, and I'm standing by his car, and he's over there doing his goodbye tour, saying bye to everybody. And Shorty comes up to me, and she slams the car door on my hand.
Word.
And after that, I just saw black.
As you should.
That's fit. Yeah, that's OD.
And so he runs over, and he sees security running towards me, because at this point now, I got her head.
Yeah.
I'm bashing against the car.
Yeah,
As you
yeah.
should.
Okay.
So the police are coming up, and he's like, nah, let them fight. I'm like, at this point, we already fought. Like, you supposed to be my nigga. Like, no, you're wilding out.
Right, you doing
Now
too
you gotta
much.
finish your job.
Yeah. I mean, you started it. What?
You have to finish.
Like, my finger's still fucked up from that girl.
Only thing is this.
You want a new finger? I'll get you a new finger.
So my girl is 7:30. She really crazy.
Right.
She almost fought at trap karaoke. That's why we left early.
Leslie.
Leslie.
Wait a minute, you want to cut me, but you fighting at my fucking event as my family?
Yeah.
You on the family
She
list?
almost got a shaking in the VIP.
Come
I
here.
was like, you know
No,
what?
come here.
Let's get.
I
Let's.
on the microphone. Come here and tell me what happened at my event. Come here.
Yeah.
Why, because somebody gonna tell me because we airing my
Yo,
dirty business.
so hit me out. They stood too close to me and she ain't like it.
I respect that.
Right.
Because I'll beat a bitch up for you, too. Today.
The one,
Heard you.
wait,
All right.
the one where y'all left early,
In Jersey. You ain't see when she put her bag. She had a purse.
and I couldn't get y'all to the back that
Right,
time.
right.
And everybody was in the front.
It was
You,
a little
Scotty,
close.
everybody was in the front.
And she was almost about to drag somebody. So I was like, yo, you know what? Let's slide. Let's get out of here.
Why you ain't driving?
Cause of me. I was like, come on, babe.
I don't know what
I hate you, Cass.
Nah, hell no. I don't want to see my girl in those situations.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
You know what Usher said?
What'd he say?
Situation.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to. Cause what if
What if that was Usher was
what
talking
if you
about?
miss a step?
Yo.
What if that was Usher was talking about? Usher wasn't talking about relationship situation. He was talking about fights.
You very well could have been.
Could have been.
Situation.
Could have. But my thing is this:
will
if you
arise.
already on her, I ain't gonna stop you. Well, no, I actually don't want to see that.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I would see
I
that.
know
Yeah.
I
you.
don't want to see
I
that.
know you.
I don't
Chill,
wanna see
chill.
that. Because it's two things. She takes it overboard with anything. So we going to jail.
That's what it is.
We're going to jail. There's no
Nigga.
other way around this.
Nigga,
For
you'll be
murder.
home on Monday.
For murder.
You be home on Monday,
Yo,
bro.
for murder.
But that's
Be
why
mad scared of a bookings. Like, what the
No,
fuck?
no,
it's
no.
not a nice place to go.
Bookings I'm cool
been
with.
It's just not.
It's not a
cool.
fun
Nah.
Nigga,
time.
just don't eat
Wait.
the sandwiches.
But
and
the
you
only
go
thing is
home.
this, though. The nigga side is different than the women's side. Right. That's the part.
Which sound like it's
Nope.
still all in all sounds way more fun to go to jail for a woman because
No.
at least they can eat pussy over there.
What? You could suck dick in yours.
That's not what we like.
Yeah. Let me
I'm
sit in
good.
my little cold corner.
I actually don't
Wait
want
for
to
the
talk to
fucking
nobody.
judge.
It's actually very harrowing. It's very scary to be in there because now I can't talk to nobody. Y'all be in there bumping coochie.
I don't want to be forced to eat coochie. That
You're
was
not
like a good
forced.
time
I
for
don't
me.
In the
I'm not a
bookings?
ju-
Look,
Niggas
in the
eat-
bookings is crazy. That shit is
We've
literally
only
a
been there
weekend.
for 6
How
hours.
did
Like,
you do,
like,
shorty?
come on,
Like,
man.
what's going
She
on?
come out gay, bitch. Gay.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
Did you not just say your girlfriend?
Yeah, and I'm still not gay.
Okay.
It is impossible
wait,
for me
she
to
gay?
consider
2020?
myself.
Nah,
No,
20.
she's not gay at all.
It's 2024, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
You got it,
but
bro.
you having the wrong conversation.
The
Yo, but-
manner in which I devour penis, I cannot be gay.
Here goes the thing. Okay.
All right.
Yup. So the real deal is this too. One thing that I do
The
like-
laughter confirmed.
You heard it, right?
I just said, yeah.
I'm about to argue with a woman about her
Not
saying
even
she,
close. Not even close.
and if
got
she
it.
done brought dick into it, you got it.
You won.
Yo, one thing that I do like about Mouse, and the same thing for you,
What?
is how much that y'all actually protect black women.
Yeah, we fuck with black women.
Yeah,
OD.
OD. Like I've seen you put your neck on the line multiple times
And will. Always will.
for black women with
Facts.
shit that don't have nothing to do with you. Might not even be a black woman that you technically know.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And still been there. And I've watched women feel safer with you.
Okay.
Nigga back.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
I feel safe.
You just curl up.
sure.
Kev
You
said,
got
Kev
it.
said, lock the door. I said, oh.
So lock the
Teddy
door.
Pendergrass, turn them off.
Hey, look, I couldn't get in the bathroom. I ain't asked you. I said, Kev. You open it? He came over there just like a nigga with a bitch. You sometimes you gotta
Sometimes you just gotta
You gotta do this. Nah. Thank you for letting me in the bathroom.
But I get that from Chris. I mean, I always get that from Kev. That's just Kev body. But even like the first time I came to the comedy show and we was walking to the back, son, you grabbed my arm with a force because I was like not walking to where you wanted to go, and you realized there were people behind me, and it was just like,
because you gotta move a certain kind of way.
Yeah,
and if
yeah,
you
certain
don't,
type of
Dead
way.
ass, it be.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
But it be.
it's treacherous down there.
It's 500 people.
Yeah, yeah. It's
no, but I
treacherous.
say that for him because I know he did it at the time because don't touch me, and I felt like I saw the situation about to happen. He was just like, let's go.
Yeah, that's a fact. Oh, shit, you know what she's talking about.
Downstairs?
Yeah,
Upstairs.
yeah, the downstairs. You said no, but you was there.
Oh, you
no
gotta walk through.
insiders.
Yeah, you gotta walk through the.
Yeah.
Now I'm not talking about that. You saw when it went left downstairs,
Which side? Yes.
right?
Yes.
So immediately,
That was 3 shows ago.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
And I'm like, yo, come on,
Time to go.
right? Let's
Yeah, once I start hearing voices get elevated, go. Leave.
let's just get the fuck up out of
Everybody
here.
leave. Because
Nicole.
women, beautiful. Something about beautiful women. They like fighting more than ugly bitches.
Yo, they
Ugly
Very
bitches
true.
don't like fighting as much
not
as pretty
as
women.
much. Not as much, bro.
Man, let's fight. Bitch,
It's also a
everything.
but it's a
You
respect
lose.
thing. But that's why I said I will
Everything
beat a bitch
lose.
ass for Chris because I'm like I see how fire his bitch is, and if a bitch thinks she could come up try to like out of respect I gotta floor you because she fire like.
You see this?
All right.
And then she gonna
This
call
is all
you and
family.
say,
I like.
I
I
ain't gonna
like.
lie to you. I got. If you don't fight over my bitch, I'll be like, bitch, you're ugly.
get her out of here.
Say, yo, look.
Like I don't even like. There used to be a point where niggas be like, nigga, what you think? I don't
Right.
care no more.
Right,
If
right.
if you see my bitch and be like, yeah, I'll beat a bitch ass for mine. Because if you think you gonna try his bitch, if you don't say that, I'm like, oh, you ugly.
Nigga about the poster. You
Yeah,
gotta
right,
Go.
You gotta post
right.
it. You gotta post it in the green
She
bean.
gonna post it.
No, would you fight for her?
Right. Is this the one? Nah, that's an old time
Nah,
fact.
she got it. Oh.
And I appreciate that too.
She can
It's
handle
just
it.
the
I
truth.
appreciate that.
It's
That's
just
love.
weird to me when I feel like, as a pretty girl, for somebody to try to fight you, it's like my energy is pretty. Like it's not just my face; it's like my vibe. So why would you want to fight me? No, I
Right.
gotta kill you because I'm so nice, and it's like, and I'm pretty, and especially if the other girl isn't pretty, and it's like,
Damn, this is a lot.
come on,
Yeah,
Quasimodo,
yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah.
now you being
Alright.
disrespectful on top of being ugly, and
Yeah,
you should,
it's too much.
You
It's
got
too
too, you
much.
got too many struggles.
Nah, that's
Like
a
I feel
fact.
like if you're ugly, you should be extra nice.
I feel that.
I'm not in disagreement.
Yeah, right. Like
I mean, because you
But
have
sometimes-
you gotta work a little harder.
Right.
you gotta work a little harder.
You
But
should
if
be able to
you-
like
what if you
juggle,
ugly-
knit,
But what if you ugly and sexy though?
Juggling is crazy.
Who would you
like
say?
Sexy Red.
Okay.
Y'all think sexy red ugly?
Not y'all.
There are people that
You think she
I
ugly?
think her body fire.
I
Like,
think
I
that
she's
she
naturally
is the
fire.
best looking woman from East New York.
Yes.
I get what you're saying.
yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like the best looking
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Best.
Got you.
Y'all
You know what
about
I'm
to
saying?
get
Coney Island.
1 million views on just this comment.
Oh, she's a Coney Island.
You
10.
see what I'm saying?
She's the Coney Island 10.
She's the hottest in Coney Island. Like you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Okay.
Which makes her a 9 in St. Louis.
there's
Really?
some places.
Nah, I gotta scroll it back.
There's
I
some
haven't been to
places.
St. Louis. St. Louis is they have fire in St. Louis. But Sexy Red is on the list. She's a smooth St. Louis 7-8.
Yeah,
Sexy
St.
Red
Louis
fire.
got some people.
The
They got
Sexy
some-
Red fire. Like I think people get lost in like the tattoos on the face and the overt sexuality, but she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, I think if she was in Brooklyn just as a regular girl, I think she would be, something.
Niggas would be beating down her fucking
Because
door.
Yo,
she's
she came to
nasty.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
She's and
I don't
she's
even
comfortable
think that
being
is about
nasty.
being nasty. She dressed how we like her to dress. Like
Yeah, and she talked that shit.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
she's tough
She
as
could
shit.
talk-
She's
she
not
could talk
backing
that
down
shit.
from nothing. I don't want to promote nobody's stuff, but she has a lip gloss line, and one of
I didn't know that.
Nah, the lip gloss line
she
is crazy.
has a
It's like
shade called
yellow.
gonorrhea.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, it's just
Alright.
crazy.
She has booty hole brown,
Yeah.
Really? For
pussy
your
hole
lips?
pink. Yes.
Got you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope that sells out.
Yeah.
I hope.
It's sold up.
Oh, it is.
It's like
Okay.
yeah, like those
I
site
hope
keeps
that-
crashing.
Yeah, good work.
Yeah.
Good work. I like
Gotta-
that.
All right.
Yo, I'll say this too. Like, still with the black women.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stay here for a second. Yo, do y'all like the and maybe it's just us getting older and seeing it and like
Where
like
we going,
now.
bro?
Hear me out.
Yeah,
hear me
yeah.
out.
I'm waiting.
Yeah,
That's
I wanna-
nothing wild.
walk this down.
Yo, I feel like ideally black women have a history, and I could be wrong. Y'all gotta help me with this, now, especially you, of not supporting each other, right?
Okay.
And I feel like now more than ever, black women are supporting each other like crazy.
I
Like
Nah,
I feel.
there's no history of that.
You don't think so?
That's an inaccurate statement. Black women have been in support of each other since day one. The reason families were ran the way they were ran was because black women support of each other. The way, if you go back to the 50s and the 60s, where these families are moving into what is considered or what was considered middle class areas, and then dealing with white flight, with white people moving out, and so now all of a sudden this neighborhood is all black. The husbands go to work, the wives at home. Who's watching each other? Like they're watching each other's kids. So like, yeah, this narrative that black women have,
I don't agree.
it's-
Yeah, like so I hear what you're saying, and
I'm just going by the numbers. I guess we can talk about. I can't talk about because I'm not a woman. I would just hope that the conversation doesn't really rely on like bad personal experiences more than like.
Yeah. Well, mine's is not coming from like bad personal experiences. I'm just saying like it just seems like black women are not supported.
I
By
agree.
each other.
I mean, I just feel like a combination.
Okay, so now I'm.
And
now
this
I'm
is
confused.
this is a
I'm
conversation that
confused.
you and I had.
First, I feel like you said black women weren't supporting
each
each
other.
other.
Yeah,
Right.
that too.
Right.
Okay, so that was what I was addressing.
Yeah.
Black women not being supported
Well,
by overall like just.
yeah, like you know that.
Of course, I agree with that.
Yeah, no,
I agree with
100%.
that.
But I also feel like, and I could be wrong because I have nothing to back this up outside of, like the perception of what it
Right.
used to look like,
Mhm.
where it's like black women openly supporting each other, whether it be in entertainment too,
Mhm.
right? Like, who is your favorite X, Y, and Z? It just seemed like they weren't together as much as they are now.
Right.
Where I could be wrong. Maybe I'm all the way wrong. It just seems like now, like it's a part of the
it's like
culture to like
histor-
support each other.
I think it's historical, and I think it's all based on. I hate using words like this on a Sunday, but it's all like we have been placed in a system that is patriarchal, right? And so then when you place people in a patriarchal system, people have to survive and thrive in that system.
Yeah.
So that obviously pits people against each other
Right.
who shouldn't be pitted against each other.
Right.
So yeah, so if I have, we could look at like hip hop, right? We could be lazy and look at hip hop, right? How every record label when we was growing up had one woman.
Right.
She was the first lady, but really you
Or
are
the
the
princess
only
queen,
lady.
lady.
right.
Yeah, that's
right?
a fact.
And then you
Maybe
don't see
that's where I'm
nobody
looking at
else,
it from,
right?
too.
And then you bring in another person, now it's beef, right? Or then you have, you have Cardi over here, and naturally
Nicki.
she has to beef with Nicki. You have Kim here, and naturally
She had to beef with
Nicki
Foxy.
has to be.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
this
right.
It's this tokenist mentality that is bred from patriarchy. So like, if you want to answer that question, then you just have to like unlearn and unsubscribe
Yeah.
to patriarchy.
So here's the thing, though. I disagree with your first point only because I feel like,
which one?
in terms of black women,
Supporting one another.
yes,
Okay.
only because I feel like black women support everybody. I think that's
That's
just
very true.
how we operate. I think black women, it's in our nature, especially as when we decide to make social movements. I think we support everybody. So, and we've seen this in the past 5 years. So we've had the George Floyds, and we've had all these civil issues, and we've had all the LGBTs, and we've had all these celebrities getting outed for sexual harassment. And black women are usually at the forefront of pushing things along and encouraging things and being that rah-rah voice. I don't think it happens the other way around because we've had it this year. We had a chance for people to show how much they support black people, and they said, fuck y'all. And specifically black women. When this lady ran for office and you see the numbers of who voted for her, outside of anything political, there are people who legit in national polls confirm that they did not vote for her because she's a woman and then because she's black.
But that wasn't black women. Black women
No,
was her hugest
black,
voting
but
bloc.
I
It
think
was her
black
hugest voting
women,
bloc.
we support people. Even if she was a white woman, I think black women would have still came out. Black men supported her in this
that's a good
regard.
point, too.
Black women were.
That's a good point, too.
I
black
think-
women were Hillary's biggest voting bloc.
Exactly.
That's what she's going with.
But that's
Yeah.
what
But
I'm
I
saying.
agree.
I think we
Yeah.
support
So
the
you
underdog. I
disagree
think
to
we
agree with
support.
me?
No. I think we support everyone. I think there are instances in where because we support everyone and it backfires on us, then we get into this like I'm not fucking with nobody because I'm pro girl every single day.
Right.
Every day I'm here for the bitches.
Right.
First and foremost.
Well,
But
you
I
have a
will
girlfriend.
say. Well, that has nothing
No,
to
I'm
do.
just
I
playing.
mean,
It was
politically,
a
socially,
gay
I'm
joke.
for the bitches.
Right,
Like, you
it was a
know,
gay joke.
I always say I'm a leader of the wicked gals. Like, whatever you want to do, I'm in charge. Like, this is
Leader
Big
of the
Bangs.
wicked gal.
Mm-hmm. But after this election, after this whole, and seeing how social media responded to a lot of the things that happened with women that were in social media, I mean, even like a Meg Thee Stallion situation, like, I'm not supporting nobody. Fuck y'all. Because every time black women are put in a place where we really needs to be supported by society,
Nobody's
society
there.
says, fuck you.
So let me
Yeah.
tell you this.
Yeah.
I support you, all right? Like, I support that stance. I got a lot of flack. Back in the day, I was on a show called The Grapevine. It's so many, so please forgive me. I don't remember the young man's name, but the young man that was shot and killed in, like, Sacramento or something.
In Sacramento.
And his, so, long story short, everybody was, like, supporting him when they first found out, but black women, they do their Googles. And a quick scrub of his Instagram showed that he had a He had an Asian like baby mother.
Got you.
And he was like, he's on Twitter like wilding up black women, like
Word.
fuck black women,
Word.
just saying disrespectful stuff. So the question was, should black women still stand by this nigga? Like we not about to stand on it.
Right.
And I stand by that.
Mm-hmm.
I stand by that. If a black woman tells me we have constantly supported everyone and been shitted on,
Mm-hmm.
I am not supporting this. I stand by. I support it.
Right.
Because now everybody else to do all this yapping. Now it's time to stand up.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you brought up the fact that I have a girlfriend, because I had a conversation with you about this recently, where I think another issue, especially being somebody that's bisexual, is that I am, and I don't even know if people realize it, but my relationship and my social life is valued a little bit because I'm dating a girl. There's a lot of value that's added when a woman is dating a man, especially a black woman, because you've made it.
Well, yeah,
You found a good one.
yeah,
Right,
patriarchy.
right.
Yeah, patriarchy.
But I think it comes from women too. I mean, they're like,
Well, women, unfortunately, sometimes women can be some of the biggest purveyors of
right.
patriarchy, because you guys are at the bottom, specifically black women, you're at the bottom of that totem pole. So, like I've said, I think I was having this conversation last week with somebody. I can't fault somebody for being put in a system and finding a way to thrive. I can't fault you for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So, in those instances where that happens, I'm not, like, yeah, there's so much value put on a woman when she finds a man in a patriarchal standpoint, right?
It's a blue check.
It's
Yeah.
bullshit though.
Yeah, it is
It's
bullshit.
bullshit.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
when you
Same-
get into
on
it,
same-
how-
both sides.
when
Yeah.
you get into it,
That's a
how many
fact.
times when you get into it, how many of those times is it the woman being the charge and the motor in that relationship before it's the man? Right? Sometimes the man is the burden.
Right.
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 You get what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So it's like, I get what you're saying. I stand with you. I agree with you.
But that doesn't even come from just men, because I will say, I mean, even again, that back to that conversation that you and I had, a lot of the negative feedback, even with sometimes when it's not intentional, comes from women. It's like, oh, so you just gave up? And like, it's just like, they phrase it in a way that's like, well, you know that you're accepting defeat.
Right.
Because even though you're in a happy relationship, even though
It's because
maybe
you're not with a man.
maybe your relationship with this girl is better than any relationship you ever had with a man, but it's like, but you know, like, you sure you don't want, like, it's just now you're a notch lower. So to be a black woman and it to be, and I don't
be a
identify
queer black
LGBT, and I'm not.
You just said you're bisexual. You just said that.
Queer is still a whole
So I
other
think
thing.
queer is
I'm
like
not-
another
all right.
thing.
Yeah, queer is still a whole other.
No, it's a lot to
It
know.
is. It is.
It's like seven
It's a
levels
lot.
of
It's a
shit.
lot.
Queer by definition just means
You picked the wrong letter.
Oh,
That's
It's
all.
just the wrong letter. That's all it is.
Wrong letter, my
It's
boy. That's-
LGBTQ, so I'm the B.
So fair enough. Fair enough.
Yo, we come from the era where we thought all the letters meant the same thing. They was all one thing.
Right.
You gay.
now it's
you
that's
gay.
You gay.
All right,
No,
when I was
like,
growing
no.
up, you were gay.
That's it.
Now
it.
I did the work to identify.
And niggas said no.
And now it's
You a
still
letter
not enough.
off. You
Nigga
just
said
off
you a
by
letter off,
letter.
my
That's
nigga.
all. That's all.
Move back down
know
to
You on
like,
the wrong exit. This shit is just like Jersey. You get off on the wrong
Wrong
exit.
Now I'm by the IA.
it's gonna take you
Now
20
I'm by the
minutes.
IA. I'm over here by IA. I don't even know what IA means. For a little bit, I thought I was A. Because I thought A stood for attention. I like attention.
Yo.
I get gay
Said I
attention.
thought I was
Yeah,
the
gay
A.
attention.
We tried,
fire.
bro.
Nah, I feel
But that's what, not for nothing. I hate to, I'm only using you and Elise because she's
Nah,
here.
you good,
but
you good.
if
I
we
feel
were
like
in a
that was a shot at me,
situation,
like saying Lil
No,
Like,
'cause
I
she's
know her
here.
name
but I think if, let's say me and Kaz are on the same level, like socially, like we're both equally as known, we're both equally as influential, like we have the same pull. If Kaz is in a relationship with Elise and everybody knows he's beat on her every day, and I'm in a relationship with you, I'm just saying,
Damn.
in this
I was with you. I'm
situation,
like,
yeah, in this situation,
I headed to a headboard. Like, what?
I can see it.
but let's say that's or let me not even say abuse, like you're belittling her or you just don't value her as much. And I'm in a relationship with Nate, and she's just like, this is the light of my life. This is like we just gotta flow. Your
still-
relationship is still a lot more important, a lot more value than my relationship with her.
Patriarchy
But here's
has
the
fucked
question
us
though.
up.
crazy. It's
To
crazy.
who?
To just
do
general
you mean to who?
society.
Who fucking cares?
No, it doesn't work like
Yeah,
that.
Yes, it does.
that's
It doesn't,
not.
it doesn't work like that because
To who though? Who doesn't it work like that for?
for black women it doesn't work like that. To women in general it doesn't work like that, but especially
Black women.
or especially this I'm a very good orator. This fucking Invisalign is
Yo,
kicking my ass.
yo, when I tell you I was
So-
sucking and thucking Tash,
So
for the
like, I
first
want y'all to be like,
time,
I don't know why.
yeah.
Like, Mouse used to sound so smart. No, I know the words I'm trying to say. The
This shit is
Invisalign
whooping
not
my ass.
with me. I
kicking
have
your ass.
3 more weeks and that's done. But
Yo, stop bragging, bro.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
You got like 7 months.
Yeah, well, if I told you that raggedy. Too.
Yo, come on. Come
Shout out
on,
to
man.
Lilise.
Nigga
for-
said you ain't got no side teeth, man.
Raggedy too fast, nigga. You got a side tooth? I got all side teeth.
All my shit's in side
Yo, fuck you, man.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, be this funny on stage, nigga. That's all
Ooh.
that's all I need. Where was we though? Where
So
were
what
we?
I was saying, so I understand.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
understand your point, right? And
Yeah.
that is, in all due respect, that's a lazy point because what it does is when we say that, we double in value her point. We doubly invalidate her point, right? Because when you say to who,
Mhm.
you're still a man, even though you're a black man, which means you're a few totem poles down from the top. You're still a man, a heterosexual,
Right.
cisgendered man in a patriarchal totem pole.
You are.
no, I know.
You know
Because
what
I mean, it's never gonna
Cisgender
happen.
didn't mean that
No,
you,
I know what it means.
okay.
I just think
Like,
it's hilarious.
Kev,
But go
you're
ahead.
never gonna be outside. I'm so sorry. You're never gonna be outside. You're gonna be like, this is Nate. This is my girl. So I'm like, nah, let me get in there. Like, what?
No. I understand what you're saying. My
But
point
when you
is
say
only,
to who,
I'm
that's
asking to
because
who
you're
because I'm
asking,
just saying.
because there's a level of autonomy that you have over your experience. that a
No,
black-
no.
Yes,
I
you
just-
do. You have.
No, I'm not
you
disagreeing.
do have
With,
an
I'm not
autonomy
disagreeing with that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, for me, I just don't really give a fuck enough about
Right.
You
But I
just said
have to
what I
give a
said.
fuck.
what other people got going on to really judge it. Like, damn, she's with a girl, so that means that she fucked up in life.
Right.
That's because you have autonomy over your experience, which
No,
means
I mean-
your experience, for the most part, is crafted by what you want it to be.
No, I
Black
think
women don't have that. They don't have that regality. They don't have that opportunity to have that. Their experience is crafted around the men around them, whether it's your brother, your cousin. Think about. Look, I'll show you an example, and you'll be like, oh wow, you got sisters.
Yeah.
You got
Come on.
sisters?
Yeah.
You got little girl, you got younger girl cousins or even
Yeah.
older
Yeah, the
girl
daughter.
cousins, right? You have a daughter.
Yeah,
But
facts.
we don't even gotta go that far. Like I'll
Yeah.
show you this way, just when it comes to like cousins, right? How many times you'll be like, nah, you ain't dating till you this old.
That's
Right,
fair.
right.
That's fair.
That is you as a man having autonomy over her experience as a young lady. I know in your mind and in our mind it
It's like
comes
we're doing
from a
it right.
good space.
Yeah.
But you hear that one time, then you hear it 2 times, then you hear it not from cousin Kevin, now you hear it from Uncle Ronald,
Right.
and then you also hear it from cousin Chris. Then you see Uncle Mouse say, it. Then my dad say. It. So now, as a woman, before you are even in a mind space of you
your own.
finding people attractive, you're like, but I,
can't
have
even-
to introduce you to all these people, and I got to get there. Say, right there, nobody does that for us. I'm not saying they should. I'm not saying they shouldn't. No one does that. Ain't nobody. They might laughingly say, "Boy, you better not worry about them girls."
Yeah.
But
yeah.
if you,
it's not real pressure.
Yeah.
How many times your son? How many times if your son come home? Or not your son? Because I don't want like that's a different level. But if you had a nephew and you see a nephew and he be like, "Yo, Uncle Kev, I got a girlfriend. He 5." You like my nigga.
Yeah, right.
Or you
right.
like Uncle Kev, I got 2 girlfriends. You like my boy.
Right.
But if that was if that was his twin sister, you like shut your whoop her ass.
Yeah.
What is
No,
going
I get
on?
what you're saying. I
Cut the
get what you're
TV
saying.
off.
Yeah.
You have autonomy over her lived
Cut the TV off.
experience.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not,
Nah,
and I'm
I-
not saying you're bad. I'm just saying I am in a space in life where I spend a lot of time studying, and I spend a lot of time unlearning things, and I spend a lot of time saying, we gotta do away with patriarchy or identifying patriarchy, right? I spend a lot of time identifying patriarchy. That's patriarchal. That's patriarchal. That shit sucks. That shit sucks. But then what do you do to unlearn it?
Yeah.
If you don't do anything with it, I'm wasting words.
Yeah,
so
that's
I
a
may
fact.
not be able to infect the rest of the world with this thought process.
Yeah.
I can live through that way. So I am very intentional with the young girls in my life that I'm not having autonomy over their lived experience.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not,
you also asked me why I was dating a girl.
well, we were joking.
Okay.
Did I ask you why you were dating a girl?
You said why.
Oh, because I think women are terrible. That's why.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I wasn't trying to live.
That's
I wasn't trying to have
different.
autonomy.
Wait.
I was just saying I think women are terrible, and I don't like dating them, but I have to because
That's who you're attracted to.
Yeah, look.
the nigga betrays me every time. Man. All right, I was smart for the day. That's
You
it.
were.
That was
man.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm
Where
about to say. I'm about to say.
But that's really how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
Like to truly value a woman is to release your autonomy over her lived experience. So that means you have to identify the fact that when it's not a so what, who cares?
Yeah.
I get how that would bother you, right?
No, I could understand. I could very well understand how something could bother you.
Yeah.
I just like to mind my business. People do what make them happy. You know what I'm saying?
You
So,
like to mind your business, but the people in charge don't.
Yeah, that's
Which is
that's
why,
what it is.
Which is why they want to. That's why they roll back Roe versus Wade. That is
Right.
the definition
Literally.
of
Yeah.
not minding your
Yeah,
business.
yeah,
which I don't
yeah.
get, but you know that's a whole other topic.
It's
like
money.
our relationships for
Straight
the
up.
most part, especially Black women's relationships with each other, I feel like they're so monitored and regulated, and
Yes.
it's just like, why? Like, how did you get this? Like, it just feels like
Because
the amount of
there's
power
power in
we
it.
have. It's so
That too.
There's
minuscule.
power in it, right? No. It's not minuscule, and I might sound like a hotep when I say this. Well, no, because hoteps hate women, but I might sound like a grand rising.
A grand
nigga,
rising, mhm.
But there is so much power in Black women's unity. We see it all the time. The Me Too movement. I don't know if y'all know. The Me Too movement was started
Yo.
Oh,
by
yes.
Black
Right.
women.
I'm
Nah,
not
for
talking about
sure.
the type of power that
No,
we take. I'm talking
yeah.
about the ones that we're afforded.
No. Oh yes, the power y'all afforded are minuscule. But the reason it is that way is because they know what could happen
If
if
y'all did
y'all
have the power.
because y'all come together, and then the men that have to protect y'all
Gotta
will
come,
come
but yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Then it'll be you'll have to kill us all, and they don't want to do that. They don't want to have to do that.
It's like
They don't mind it, but they don't want to have to do
You
that.
gotta be like this strong Black woman, and I hate when I tell you I hate that phrase. I hate the phrase strong. It just sounds like we moving couches.
Well, notice I
like
when you
I
ask-
fucking hate
notice when you
it.
ask me what
Yo.
type of woman I never say strong. I want the opposite of a strong woman.
I-
Please be a damsel.
Right.
And
Now,
It's
I
not
want
even a
I want a
damsel.
damsel that had knows directions. Like I don't want you to be like, which way do I
Where
go?
am I?
Yeah,
Right.
no,
Don't,
I
don't
don't.
do that.
I do
Right.
not identify as a strong Black woman. I identify
Good.
as a confident white man because they're
And on
really
that note,
On
challenged.
that note,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want that coochie no more. I don't want
I
that
said,
coochie.
check for the scars.
Right.
What
Let
was
me
here
see
before?
something going on for sure.
Confident white man. don't
Yo,
want that coochie.
we
That's where
wrapping
I
up
live.
though.
We
This was
are.
fire.
You know.
This was dope.
Thank
2
you for your
hours.
time, bro.
We gotta
Yo.
stop inviting people that y'all just love because this love fest be taking me out. Y'all just
What
love
you
each other
mean?
so much. Y'all just love each other the whole first 45
You want us
minutes.
to hate each other?
I want a little spice.
I gave you some spice.
That's what I've been asking you for.
But we gotta turn the camera.
All right.
Yo,
we don't have
and
to.
that's
It
nah,
don't-
that's crazy. Yo, good work, bro. I love you too.
Wait, don't say that in front of us. You know when niggas love each other. Yo, you autonomy in me, bro. Autonomy in me, bro.
You see how that back
No, it didn't.
Nigga, yo,
That's not how that word works.
I know the nigga was saying the
You
word I was
autonomy
saying
in me.
like,
Like, all right,
all
I
right.
see what the fuck is going on.
I said it the first time, and he was like,
I said all right.
Nigga say, yo, bro, you want to square the
Yeah.
fuck up?
use a word that
You
I
want to squabble up?
Use a word I don't understand.
I don't
Take it
understand. What are we doing,
I'll show you
man?
some autonomy.
Said, let me
That
Google
nigga
this
Kev, yo,
shit.
look, I said autonomy, and Kev put that phone out. He said,
I said, yeah, let me make sure this nigga using that word. Because I don't know what he just said.
And I don't know if I should knock him out.
I don't know about it. Knock him out. Well,
I
say thank you.
I saw 4 other words he could have used. I'm like, this
Motherfucker. Yeah, autonomy felt good. Autonomy always sounds like I'm turning on you.
man,
Right.
I said, I'm smarter than you,
Oh,
man.
man.